So who wants to do a recap from last week?
What did we even do last week? It was all a blur, a
Wow.
haze.
We found a map, we walked back, we got on a boat.
Noxia.
No, you haven't done that yet.
Said, what did we all do? Not what did you do?
You didn't do that? I thought all the rest of us did.
I mean, I would expect a dwarf to debase himself in such a way.
That's a step up for him.
I mean, it's better than the bear, I guess.
Hey, Mystic, can you turn into a sheep?
Why?
No reason.
No, Krim. No, I cannot.
We're going on a boat journey. I just want to know for future reference.
Okay. We did find that map. We took way too long to leave the place we were holing up in. Made our way back to town because we decided that we were going to go up the river that leads up to the place that the map was showing, hopefully being closer to the place with the Black Pearl or whatever the fuck we're looking for is. So we decided to go back, take a canoe and the ship up as far as it would go. Spent a few days working on arrows.
You did. Bring everybody over to the map.
That's basically about it. There was a whole lot of fluff in between those bullet points, but
There's nothing wrong with fluff.
Just like yesterday's session.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. Mystic, you tell him. You tell him. 3 sessions, 1 room.
3 rooms.
Was there a pitfall trap?
It was.
No.
It was 3 rooms in a courtyard, actually.
We walked in, tried to camp, didn't work, had a lot of interruptions.
They went through
walked
like 2
back out,
nights
walked
of
back
getting
in,
interrupted
camped.
at night.
That was 3 sessions,
3 sessions, 1 castle.
and we rested. That was the big result.
Oh, I almost killed one of you.
I did kill Fable. I killed Fable this week. God,
What,
3rd time.
I went back and re-looked at that. I should have one-shot her. She should have been down.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked that up. I forgot he had advantage.
She'll still die. Don't worry.
So you guys have 3 canoes to divvy up between yins. Canoe will hold 3 medium-sized people or 1 ogre. How the canoes work, 1 person in each canoe is considered the driver. So they are the one on their turn that moves it, controls it, and so forth. They're the ones that has to make the checks. So the party has voted to take Thag and leave Noxia, who's tired from being up the last couple nights, with Glizzy rolling around in the hammocks next to Valis.
Not lying.
Above.
Would detonate an alchemist fire in their bag.
So who wants to leave? So there's 3 canoes. So I'm assuming for most of this, at least you get to the river, you're going to be going single file because of the swamp. The passageways aren't that wide. So I need to know who's in what canoe and who's driving it.
I have a question. Before we do that, for the small people in the party and the familiars.
Familiars don't count.
What size is the bear?
Bear's medium.
Bear's medium.
Okay.
2
so the bear counts
smalls.
per person.
The 2 smalls count as 1 person if they're in the same canoe.
All we need now is a trench coat.
And a
Right.
Holocaust cloak.
But
So if Bio and I go in the same boat, we count as 1 medium. Okay.
Yes.
So we put me, my bear, Raz, and Glizzy all in 1 boat, and Zakara, Kruga, and Valis in the other boat, and then...
What are the checks to steer the boat?
For a boat.
Because I feel like that should be an important consideration for just tossing people to a boat.
It is. What doesn't anyone have? No, it is athletics to steer a canoe. They are not fucking hard to do.
So Kruga's in 1 boat, and who else has athletics?
I have athletics.
I have athletics. Plus 8 modifier.
Well, that's a 10 modifier difference than me, so...
Yep, same.
Well, let's do it this way. Who's in the lead canoe? Who's paddling the lead canoe?
Well, we probably need somebody to navigate that's in the lead canoe, right?
You can, yeah.
To help make sure we're getting the right direction. So probably me, the bear, and Kruga in the
So you want to
first
put
canoe.
both tanky people in the same boat?
Yeah, but it's also our navigator and our strongest athletics person for rowing.
And then you can put your bear in the other boat.
I mean, I can. That works too.
The bear have athletics?
Actually,
You
yes.
throw it
The bear does have athletics trained.
Bear cannot drive a canoe.
I'm not asking it to drive. I'm just asking it to paddle. It's got paws.
It's got a +8 athletics.
That's
May
not
have-
how vehicles work. I mean, technically, you all paddle, but the only one who can move the canoe and steer it is the pilot.
The bear's in charge of our boat. The ogre's in charge of the other one. Can we
Yeah,
rope these together?
Yeah, can we like rope the ogre's canoe to somebody else's so that the ogre actually gets there?
Ogre has more athletics than you do, Galgrim.
Well, I have an
Everyone
-2,
has
so that's
more.
not hard to do.
True. All right, I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. You guys are going to discuss who's in what canoe and which. So when I get back, we're going to get moving.
I mean, it sounds like Zakar's driving the other one.
Yeah.
Or Valis.
That
Well,
or
Zakara, what's your bonus?
+8, so same as Valis.
Okay.
Give us Valis, because he's tanky as well when he needs to be.
Yeah, I want to put Zakara up with us, and she can be perception to keep a lookout in the front.
Put her in the middle. She can shoot as well.
We should probably put the ogre in the middle to make sure he doesn't get lost.
No. He means in that boat. The ogre.
Oh,
gets
yeah. In that boat, the first boat should be me, and then Zakara, and then Kruga. And then the second boat would be the ogre, and then the third boat would be everybody else.
I thought the person in front was the person steering with the athletics check, though.
It doesn't really matter who's in which seat on the boat. Kruga's steering, and I'm helping navigate, and Zakara would be helping keep a lookout. And then
Sorry, I thought Zargan said that.
I don't think it really matters which position in the boat. As far as this goes, what we're talking about right now, we can tell Zargan who's doing what checks.
I feel the ogre should be in the last boat in the convoy, because it's an ogre, but I'm pretty sure he can understand, hey, just follow us. Being that that's what he's been doing this whole time anyway.
Just
Plus,
keep
if we
feeding him.
keep, I'm thinking whatever boat Zakara's in, she should be in the middle boat because, short bow.
Fair.
Are you shaming her bow?
No, I'm saying she'd probably have a harder time shooting a short bow in the last boat towards
I
the
mean,
front.
everybody is ranged.
So let's type it in
mm.
chat for Zargan.
I suppose, yeah, I could be considered ranged in that. I guess.
Well, okay, we'll put the two small people up in the front boat.
Hey, Kruger, what's your ranged weapon?
The two small people in my boat.
Gust the wind. I fly.
Actually, that's a good point. We don't have.
Well, you're in the first boat, Galgrim, right? Because if you're freaking
Yeah.
survival guiding, whatever bullshit.
Yeah.
So, who's in what boat?
The first boat is me, is Galgrim, Kruga, Raz, and Glizik. The second boat is Zakara, Bernie, Valis, and the third boat is the ogre.
Boat one is Galgra, Kruga, and Zakara. Like that.
No. Zakar's in the middle boat.
That's what I've got. Gal, Kruga, Razgliz. Second boat, Bears, Zach, Kruga. Last boat, Ogre.
Excuse me, the bear has a name.
It's a bear. Just like the ogre's an ogre.
It has a name.
You want the courtesy of your fucking name being said, have a higher intelligence than 4.
Both
Wow.
both the bear and I have a higher intelligence than 4, so fuck you.
Hmm.
We're not asking what it is
Oh,
combined,
no, the
Mystic.
bear doesn't have a higher intelligence than 4, I'm sorry.
Doesn't
Fag
even
feels
understand
triggered.
that it has a name.
That probably doesn't even know we're talking about
It has
it.
a 13 wisdom, so fuck you.
Fag
Great,
is having fun
It
splashing.
knows the difference between falling into the water and not breathing.
Bear is his nickname.
His name's Bear Knee, so
It's bear. It's bear because it's shorthand.
okay,
put-
R.
You put more, yeah, that's what Raz is, you freaking troglodyte. You think that's my full name?
The name's now R.
Yes,
It's
because
like-
R is a lot
Yeah,
easier to say than the other one syllable of Raz.
He had to shorten it to remember it.
I just like it you're fighting over the bear's full name over your own full name.
Dwarves.
Especially since your shorthand is gal.
I'm in all the boats.
I don't think that's possible, sir.
There's a little Akruga in every boat.
You didn't put yourself with the ogre.
I was just copying Raz's thing. So apparently nobody has gotten it right as far as what we're actually doing. Because
No, I'm
Valis
fine with
isn't
that.
coming with us
second-
apparently.
The second crew guy
meant
should
to
be
do-
valid.
I'm staying on the
Yeah.
ship. It's mine.
I meant to be Valis in the second boat, but I think I was talking about Kruga when I was typing it out.
So
It-
first
it-
boat,
Valis is like,
Spirit of-
it's my turn to fuck Noxie.
In the spirit of
Oh,
Christmas,
hell
we
no.
home alone Valis.
Let me show you what
So-
a real man
I
can
mean,
do. Like
it is-
literal man.
It is
Let
the
me show
holiday
you what more than
season.
4 inches is.
so it's Galgrim, Raz, Glizik, and Krug in the first boat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Bear, Zakara, and Valis in the second boat. And then the
Who's
Ogre
driving
Toad
the second boat?
Zakara.
The bear is.
Zakara. However, Zakara can load the bear into her short bow and fire it.
Make me kill your bear, Mystic.
Please do.
Why do you want to get
How would
rid
that
of
work with
Barney's
my...
thunders?
Technically, that's a feat that gives that to me.
You lose your bear and have to go find a new one.
Take you a week to get another one, I think.
Go out into the woods and kidnap another baby cub.
Yep.
If it dies, I'm skinning it.
The new bear looks like a
Wow.
hippo.
Maybe you should learn the resurrection ritual soon, and then you can raise your bear, or the reincarnation one if you're not that picky.
You have this
Reincarnated
weird-
and it comes back as a fucking, like, you have to
Kobold.
roll.
Yeah, it's
Kobold,
Something gay like a kobold.
you have
flump.
like this really weird high fantasy of us having money and locations to do these rituals, Zargan, but I don't know what the hell you've been smoking, but we're
There's been-
hobos.
There's been plenty of money in areas. You guys just miss it all.
We're hobos.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Not even good hobos.
Don't you,
'cause we're
don't
bad
you
at
love
searching
that when
things.
you're DMing and you're just like fucking like... That was how my Curse of Strahd game went for a while. Everybody was bitching about not having a healing. I'm like, you walked right past 6 healing potions.
Yep.
Okay, but they don't know that. Let's put
Yeah,
that shit
don't
in
worry.
some loot later.
One is poison. Don't believe him. All
I
right.
like how you're still salty about that one.
Oh, I will be the entire game. Come on.
You will be all for a whole lot longer than one game.
Oh, probably. No, I won't be salty about then. I'll just bring it up.
Didn't even kill you.
Could have. All right. So morning comes after Glizik and Noxia. I need everyone except for Glizik to roll me a perception. The bear does not need to roll. Just the players.
We're off to a good start.
With the 6, yeah, usually you get a 2 or a 3.
It's not a lot to look at on this boat.
Looks like a
Alrighty.
boat.
Luckily, Raz and Kruga, you guys are the lucky ones. You sleep through everything. The rest of you, Several times during the evenings on your boat trip here, you are woken up with noises that at first you're not really sure what they are. This is on the first night it happens. You're not really sure what the noises are. And you're kind of like, you don't want to move out of your bed or anything, but out of your hammock, I should say. You don't really have beds on the boat. You kind of look around, and then you notice one of the hammocks is kind of rocking. And then you realize the noises are coming from there, and you notice there's 2 goblins in one hammock. And they're performing some of nature's finest activities.
I'm throwing produce flame at it.
On a boat,
On a
really?
boat.
Yep.
No.
I mean, I was joking about the alchemist fire. I was substituted for a fucking acid flask or something.
And they get loud. You're not sure which one it is. And then the second night, you guys are woken up again. Same thing. But
I put light over them.
once you figure out what it is, you kind of roll over and go back to sleep.
I legitimately will get up and knock them out of their hammock if it happens the second night. And tell them to knock it off.
Understone.
They just keep going.
I legitimately will get up and knock them out of their hammock if they're doing it again the second night.
You don't
Oxy
have
comes up.
athletics. You're not going to be able to do that shit.
You can't even reach my hammock. You're short.
Noxia
like a
comes
stick or
up, as you do that, Galgrim, bare ass naked, pulls a knife, you're not sure where from, hisses at you
Ew.
like a damn cat.
I'll put
Showing
my
you
finger
her-
from my, I'll
showing
put
you
my
her
finger from
pointy
my
teeth.
mouth and like shush her, and then walk back towards my bed.
She doesn't speak common.
I know. As he
I
walks
could've
away,
shushed her. I
she
could've
looks at him and goes,
That's
and then crawls back into the hammock with a glizzic, and they continue. So here we are, 3 days later. Definitely some activities going on between the goblins on the ride over. Somehow Kruger is snoring to himself. He doesn't hear any of it. Somehow Raz totally ignores it. It must be a gnome thing. But definitely Galgrim and Zakara, you definitely get earfuls. Valis hears it some.
I've seen enough of it. I've built up an immunity.
Alright, so the night before you guys discuss, your plan, who's going to be in which canoe. Takes you about an hour and a half before you finally figure it out. In the morning, you guys get up, eat the last of your fresh food, crawl over the sides into the canoes, and start paddling into the swamp. So, first things first.
Goodbye, fresh rations. I barely knew ye.
Yeah, they're all gone. There it is.
sad we didn't bring enough extra fresh rations, with us. We ate them all on the way.
Yeah, they only last three days, so
Maybe for the regular people who are picky and choosy about rotted food.
true. Alright, I need someone to roll me 2d20. As you guys get up in the morning and start your stuff.
Here comes
Somebody
the
whip them out there.
rain again.
Kruger, damn, you sure like the mist.
I'm pining for Barovia.
I don't think you are. Alrighty. Let's see if this does anything to you. No, not a whole lot. There's a nice mist / fog all over the swamp. You're not sure if it's just because of the weather or it's just because from the swamp itself. So your
Deep fog,
vision's
it's gas.
reduced to about 60, 70 feet. The sun's not very clear in the sky, so it may last a while before the sun burns it off. So you guys go ahead and lower down off the boat into your canoes and start moving. So which hex you going to? Who's not piloting, but who's leading this? Is it Galgrim?
That'd be a Galgrim.
All right, Galgrim, I need two things from you. I need you to roll me a survival check, and then pick northeast or northwest.
Oh, God.
Northwest.
Northeast.
All right. And I need Sakara and Kruga to make me an athletics check.
Did we? I know I was listening before, and then we had talked boats. Where is Valis in the boat?
Boat 2. In the front of boat 2.
Doing
Okay.
Captain Morgan pose.
For just Kruger over there finding a way to
'Cause
steer
the
boat
person
and do some spearfishing.
The person who's piloting a canoe sits in the back.
By
Alrighty.
Sakara.
All right, the first couple hours goes by. Kruger seems to have no trouble moving the canoe ahead. Actually, I need an ogre here.
A Hoger?
We can make fun of him too. Oh, he has no trouble. In fact, you guys are going a little slow because looks like Zakara either has never been in a canoe before or most likely has never been in a canoe before.
I mean, she's a cat.
Exactly.
Why do we put the cat in charge of the boat?
I mean, have you ever driven a freaking canoe before? It's harder than it looks. Definitely good workout.
So the first couple hours, you guys aren't moving as fast as you can, but you know you're not doing bad. He might be getting the hang of it.
This is a lot harder than it looks.
And you said northeast, Galgrim, or northwest? I'm sorry.
East.
All right, I'm gonna move you up into there. All right, I need the 2 pilots to make another roll.
Can I hand the oar to Valis?
I'm
You
in the
switch
front.
spots.
Because you can't possibly figure out how to get to the back.
We can't
to the
just
back of the-
switch the canoe
We don't
around.
want to flip it.
No, it doesn't really go that way.
What kind of freaking paper mache canoes you think we're in?
The
We're
canoes
in
have
Consider tribal canoes, dude.
like a point and such.
I thought both ends were pointed.
Yeah,
No.
usually on both sides. Canoes are usually... They can go either direction.
Is it?
Not
Are
really.
they dugouts? Are they dugouts?
Have you ever
or
been in a
actually
canoe,
built-
Sargon?
I have spent, I don't know, 100 hours in a canoe.
I have hand-built canoes. You can go either direction in them.
Yeah,
I shit in
go.
both your general direction arguing about this dumbass bullshit.
They're just
It's
like
fair.
spinning in a circle behind us.
On Sakara. Look at that. Looks like she's getting the hang of it, just in time.
She just had to slap Valis first.
Why? What'd I do?
It's what
Nothing,
you
she just had
didn't
to
do.
get
You
into the
didn't
vibe.
help.
I don't want to capsize it.
All right, you guys are definitely deep into the first hex there. It's been about 3 hours. You're approaching like noonish. And something happens. We switch maps. You
Oh,
can
no.
definitely blame this on the dwarf.
God damn
Always
it.
do.
A chunk of star metal.
With a
hit the
20
canoe.
survival?
Those are baby numbers in this game.
Yeah, that's...
We're level 4 and I'm already rolling 30s. Like, get your shit together.
I rolled a 10 with trained in it.
Lord, I'm rolling.
That should be an average roll.
He's a bit short on his rolls.
I got a 12 and I'm rolling it, or level 4 and rolling into the 30s with a natural 20.
I mean, I could also roll an 18 and still be 30.
Now, the curve is definitely higher than
That'll
usual,
work.
than D&D for sure, because our bonuses are better.
I know, but we're still on level 4. It shouldn't be that much higher.
It's gonna go up
I mean,
really fast too because we get +1 per level. So I mean,
and then +2 on training increases.
mhm.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, when are you expecting to hit a +12 on a skill in D&D? Without expertise? Or even with expertise, fuck it.
All right.
If
I'm
it's
prepping a
expertise in a
map.
stat that you're good in, it's actually pretty easy.
Yeah, level 3 or 4. If you focus on
Nah,
something.
without it.
Bob's
Right, but I'm saying by level
expertise in
4.
cooking utensils, which use wisdom, and he has an 11 in that, despite his wisdom being fairly low.
Yeah, but you're gonna get when you're maxed +20 for your level, +8 for your training of whatever legendary, plus your stat. So, I mean, you're looking getting +30 something to your roll by that time.
You only have like one legendary skill though.
Right, but I mean, it's your main thing probably.
Says
Even
you.
Master will be +30.
And let me put tokens on the map. Galgrim's in
That's
front.
also if we hit level 20.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're going to look at +6 for proficiency bonus plus your stat, you got to compare that 6 to, something a lot bigger. It's 28 in this game.
I society the boat.
Fail.
We
That's
hardly
a
ever people.
This is indeed a canoe that does not support being flipped around.
I thievery the boat.
Steals
Yeah.
you.
We all see you because you're still in it and on
And
the
so
river.
in Soviet Russia, boat steals you.
I use my very high athletic rolls to just like crocodile roll the boat and throw Galgrim out of it.
We're still going down the river, just upside down for a little while, and then rinse himself
Let's keep the bear though.
like a kayak.
Oh no.
Ah,
Ooh. So
Look at-
fancy.
look at Zarga getting fancy with these weather
Oh,
effects.
that shit's animated too. Oh fuck yeah.
I see you figured out how to do that with Fantasy Grounds.
I have for a while. I just don't usually do it.
Yeah, he did like rain and or snow for us in Traveler.
R.I.P.
Alrighty.
Our canoes come equipped with underwater lights to keep it nice and lit underneath us.
Nope.
Oh,
I cast light on the bottom of the canoe.
Good, now the crocodiles know what boat to attack.
I didn't say which canoe.
I'll do it back to you if you do it to ours, bitch.
You see the cat throw itself down from the mattress? She's like, meow, lift me down. Like, no, I just got you down. Get yourself down. So you see this ball of fur behind me. Fling.
I must scout my people meeting.
Alright. I would like everybody to roll initiatives. Nice one, Thag.
combat actions.
Oh, I was so close to a 20.
Yet so far.
I just did the slow roll on. Pretty decent initiatives for us.
I rolled higher than a 3.
Alright. Galgrim and Valis, who's going first?
Alphabetical,
I'll go
so
first.
Galgrim.
I'll go first.
Alright. Just setting initiatives. What did you get, Raz? Oh, 22. Alright, everyone should be in the order. Alright, as you guys are paddling along, Zakara is getting a hang of it and starting to, you guys are starting to make up some little bit of your lost time. A nice heavy mist has settled in. I can't get the mist to kind of slow down any more than I have it at the moment, but it's working.
It's because
And
I'm
then-
paddling so fast.
That's what it is. You guys are moving too fast for the mist. Then there's a huge splash from behind canoe number 2.
Kraken.
Kraken, you uncultured fuck.
As these tentacled heads leap out of the water.
Hmm.
What the fuck is that?
Lunch, kitchen.
34. Jesus.
I know, it rolled pretty damn good.
And also try not to fall into the river because something mutated that and it's in the water.
That's it.
Maybe you'll get a cool mutation.
Thag, monster
Alright,
is yum
this
yum.
thing jumps out and attacks Thag.
No, get down, Mr. Thaggadon.
So, we're going to test that chieftain armor.
What the hell's Thag's initiative? I rolled
7.
for him. It didn't take it.
Yeah. That was a 7. Remember, because it was horrible.
Yeah, there it is. It targets Thag.
Beautiful mountain of hit points, you.
And misses him. What? That's bullshit.
Plus 16. Jesus.
Out of the water, you see these like 5 long snake-like mouths all like kind of go up and lash down all at Thag. Just somehow out of the blue, they miss him and he blocks a couple one with the paddle. And just by pure luck, they all miss him. But they scrape him a little bit, so they do a little bit of damage to him. Even on a miss.
A little bit of damage.
Insult to injury, the odds of actually missing inconsequentially low. Still
How about
hits you if it does miss.
Yeah, but if it hits, it does a lot more.
And the bad thing is they're just going to make him angry. Hit him like that.
Does a little bit of damage.
All right, Raz, you are up.
16. Okay. There's a whole lot of nothing I can even do.
This
to
thing's
thing.
like a gigantic creature. You're showing a little bit out of the water, and there's 5 heads weaving around above it, like snaking out. Definitely reaching Thag from where he's at, and probably can reach people in the middle boat as well.
Yep. Can't do a goddamn thing to this thing. All right. Which means I have to then work vicariously through others.
Bro, for your life.
Yeah, that's also not happening.
Not you. Sakara.
All right. I'm gonna shimmy on up towards Kruga here. What are we looking at for like wiggle room in this boat?
There's enough room. I mean, the boat's too wide. You can move back there to him if do I have it locked? There you go.
Boat one's safe, so we just keep going, right?
No, I'm in the boat too.
Try and catch up when you're done.
Boat one is safe, right? So we just keep going.
Boat 1 is safe, yes. Boat 2 might be safe.
Let me delay, Zargan.
Boat 3. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not moving, you're just kind of waiting?
Nope, I'm delaying. There's a
Well,
difference.
yeah. Well, no, I know, but... All right, Glizzik, you are next.
Huzzah. And I'm going to Ray of Frost this because that's all I have with range. Unless I want to just cone attack and hit everything. So Ray of Frost on him, he is target. He's probably not going to hit if he's getting plus 16s, but okay. That's a warning shot.
You shoot it and you splash it into the water, and a little bit of the swamp water kind of freezes. And then
Your
kind of
warning
floats
shot
up and
almost hit me.
starts floating away.
Right?
That I believe is that 1 or 2 actions for that one?
That is a 2-action spell. The other one has a range of 30, so I can't do anything as far as that. But I will do a recall knowledge of what I know about huge multi-headed serpents.
All right.
Yeah.
Gonna look for best way to attack it, maybe? Like, like strat.
You
So
may
I know
roll
the
me Arcana or Nature.
Arcana is not trained, so I'll go with nature.
Ugh, I gotta look there. Fucking Fantasy Grounds doesn't tell me what my goddamn range of my weapons is.
15.
Branch your weapon is?
Range.
Tells
For
me.
which weapon?
Doesn't tell me dick. I'm looking
That's
for all the
nice.
little things, so I'll just look it up myself. Yeah, that ain't gonna hit either.
All right, 15. Glizzik, you're really not sure what this is? Multi-heads. It's kind of scaly, reptilian-like. only thing you can really think of, maybe a Hydra.
Hell.
Or some sort of demon.
Okay.
You do notice, as you're kind of doing that, and the Knoll kind of pulls the hat down tight over top him, and he's not coming out.
Okay, I will try and just yell at the other people on the other boats. It's some sort of serpent, possibly a Hydra, so watch out for heads cutting off things.
Oh, before we go any farther, Bio, did you want keeping the same potions?
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Anyone else, make sure you have your spells prepped. I totally forgot.
Nope, wait, I did get all my stuff written down and make sure all the spells are good.
Cool. Okay, then we will continue. Galgrim, you're in the front of the boat. You kind of turn around and see this thing come up and latch out at Thag. Somehow he doesn't want to get hit. He does get scraped, a little close nearby, and he's bleeding a little bit, but...
Okay, so you said the boat's kind of too wide, right?
Yeah, you can move in it.
Okay, so can I run down to I'm going to run down to the other end of the boat.
All right. Where to? Right next to Kruga?
To there.
That's in the water.
I know. So I'm going to kind of run down the edge of the boat, yell, Kruga, get on my back, and jump, and then shapeshift into a shark.
All right, as you're running on the boat, I need you to make me a reflex save.
I mean, if the boat's unsturdy, I'll just jump off.
No, it's a canoe, but go ahead and make a reflex.
Please don't step in the small folk.
I mean, if I trip or do anything, I'm just going to jump into the water.
Yep, I mean, that basically you're not going to make it there before you kind of lose your balance and fall into the water.
That's fine.
He just says Kruger. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
All right, that's
He
one action.
resurfaces a shark and he starts bubbling.
Shark. That's the other two.
All right.
We don't see you change. You go in the water and just come back as a shark. Ah, there's another one. Kill it. Be amazing.
All right.
So in theory, that should be large size, right? Or no, is it medium?
Does the spell say mediums or larges or what?
I believe they're all medium.
You jump and turn into
Oh,
a
if it's
nurse shark.
medium, Kruger's not going to be able to get on my back then.
Look up the spell in animal form, see what it says. Well, I continue.
What's the...
You said shark. It's animal form is what it's under.
No, what's the website?
It's on your character sheet under actions for spells.
Let's continue.
Bernie has one action. What's he doing?
Just gonna swipe it and it comes near the
Animal form says you turn yourself into a medium animal battle form.
Oh, never mind.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, so Bernie does nothing because he can't reach anything.
He's gonna hold his action. If something gets
Can't.
within melee, he'll swipe.
Can't hold the action. Takes an action to ready an action.
Okay, well fine. He'll sit there and do nothing.
Or like takes the 2 to ready the one thing.
He can't do any like recall knowledge or any of that crap. So.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, he
All
can
right.
demoralize. Hold on, he can demoralize. He can do intimidation.
Give him the old T-Rex roar.
I sent you the link, Mystic, to AON.
Okay.
Fucking bookmark it.
Demoralize. So it's
Intimidation check against its will save.
I have done this very little. Nope.
Kind of looks at him and growls, and the creature just totally ignores him.
He's immune to it, right?
Yep, tag him with the immunity.
Immune to yours.
Alrighty, Valis, you are up.
I'm gonna cast fuck off.
I'm not sure what that is.
Hydraulic push.
Sounds
And
sounds fresh.
And that's a miss.
And I missed.
You got one action left.
Hydraulic splash.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do.
Jump into the water and run away.
I'm not French.
Alright, you shield yourself. Kruga, you are up.
Kruger just calls out, "Are we staying or are we leaving?"
It's like freaking 90% sure we can't just leave. It probably swims faster than we can go.
And the dwarf just bailed in the water.
Do you need to
That
be
doesn't
closer?
change this. That doesn't change anything.
Yeah, there's not a thing I can do to this thing at this range.
I will try to turn the boat to get it closer to the multi-headed serpent.
Alright.
I can't even demoralize from this range.
Over the dwarf or away from the dwarf?
You don't see the dwarf, he's in the water.
Well, you saw where he went in.
Yeah.
We just gotta clonk him in the head as he comes up. Whoops. Serious danger against boats, kids.
Oh, look, I found my filing cabinet. Oh, it says this is not my problem over here.
Alright. Basically what you have to do, Kruga, you have to move it. Let me see here, does it say? Nope, this one doesn't have a requirement of how fast you can turn it, which makes sense. It is a canoe. You can turn it pretty sharp. So the speed of a canoe is 20 feet per action you spend on it. That's base. Now, if you want, you can, you can go more than one to do it faster. You spend one action to do a pilot check, you can move up to its normal speed, which is 20 feet. If you spend two to pilot it, it moves up twice its speed. Oh, but that's going in a straight line. Never mind, you don't want to do that stuff then.
I mean, it'll be going in a straight line.
So basically what you can do, you have to move 20 feet, but you can turn it and go. Only 90 degrees though, in this round.
That doesn't help get closer.
What about diagonally? And not turning around?
True. What if I start backing it up essentially toward the northeast?
Well, you could stop it because you're moving forward at the moment. Stopping, don't just. I mean, you could spend your action this turn and your check to stop it right where it's at. And you could turn it as well, but you can't go backwards just immediately from going forward.
What if I spend multiple actions to stop and then start moving?
You can do that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll stop it. I'll turn it so the front of the boat is 45 degrees south, and then I will start rowing the other way.
Like that?
Yeah, and then basically I'd end up here or whatever it ends up being.
Oh, so you're going to turn it this way and then go backwards.
Yes.
All right, so do me an athletics check to stop it and turn it all in one.
Nope, that's acrobatics.
Are there any chandeliers? Oh, it was almost a 16.
Okay.
Moved it so quick, we just got swept underneath of us, Glezik.
Okay, that's your first move going that way diagonally because of the 5-10 rule. Oh, wait, nope. The next one will be 5, so you can actually move 3.
No, something like that. Squares are going to be fucky for this, I'm sure.
Yeah, they are.
Luckily,
And you have
we're
one
small
action
people.
left.
I'll just, do you need to be closer?
Oh, this'll do.
Then I will attempt to demoralize, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, would I be able to do anything to kind of fortify the boat or be ready for it to potentially rock since this thing is so large?
You mean from it hitting it or from water from waves?
More so from it hitting it. I feel like just generally speaking, Kruger would be able to handle like waves that are coming off of
mean-
this thing?
You can try to balance it. You can spend your action doing acrobatics to like balance it.
And that would potentially give some help if said thing does happen.
Yes, or if people are running around on the boat as well.
Okay, yeah, I'll do an acrobatics to try and balance it then.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
It's like helping myself, but in the
Kind of
future.
stand up like in like a half squat position. Kind of put your arms out. Kind of like you're surfing, and balance and try to balance the boat. Try to keep it steady for everyone else. Sakara, you're up.
I would like to be inserted after Kruger's round.
You need to say that. Good thing.
Well,
I know you
I
just
didn't
did.
know if you were freaking done with Kruger or not.
I'm always done with him. All right, Raz, you're up.
All right.
You're now at a 16.
Hooray! I would like to, well, Nether will do his own thing when it comes up to him. But I would like to move a wee bit closer here, because Glizik is like, that's still 30, so I'm going to come up to about the edge of the boat there. With one action, I'm going to, you know what, actually, no, we'll hang back for a second, and I'll recall knowledge.
Are you moving at all? Then recalling
No.
all? Okay.
I'll stay here, and then recall
Okay,
knowledge.
go ahead. You can roll me Arcana or Nature.
All right, let's see what we're good here with. Let's go with Lore Gossip. 'Cause that covers any subject. We only have to worry about stuff if I fail, though.
Alrighty.
If it is a fail, I get one piece of true information and one piece of dubious information or untruthful information. If it's a critical fail, then it's just a fail as any other recall knowledge.
Gotcha.
But if
Alright.
it's successful, then nothing changes. It's just a successful recall knowledge. Since it was the same as my Arcana, I was like, well, this at least gives me something if I still fail. I just got to figure out which one's which by probably doing the freaking dumb thing first.
You learn, or you remember the following facts. You're not really sure where you picked this bullshit up, but you have.
People talk.
Yeah. You're pretty sure they are weak to slashing weapons. And the heads will regenerate if they're cut off.
This seems counterintuitive to one piece of information, but at the same time, I'll relay as much as we're pulling up and let folks know that I've heard a few stories on this thing from time to time. I've heard that slashing weapons may be particularly effective, but at the same time, they might also be growing their heads back if you straight cut them off. So take it for what it's will. It's a little hard to recall what was an exaggerated fishtail and what was actually good information at a ball.
So just cut it, but don't cut parts off. Okay.
Cut it, but don't cut it. I mean, for all we know, it could be one of those things where, yeah, it gets a little freaking bonus for being cut, but cutting is still a effective way to kill it, for all we know.
Alright, Raz, that's your first action.
Yes, it is. Second action, I will take out a bottled lightning, just to have that ready. Third action, I will attempt to demoralize it. See if I can't help out Zakara,
Okay.
who's coming up here in a second. And I will use glare, because I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't speak a language with me, so why not?
I'm pretty sure you do not share language as well.
It's
That's
like,
why I-
excuse me, good sir.
It puts on a little top hat on each head.
And
Roll that demoralize.
Yes.
Except for one. That's he puts a dunce hat on that
Trying
one.
to find it in the freaking 20 things I've got on here. Nope, not that one. Pretty sure I'm not tripping it. Demoralize glare. There it is. Skill intimidation.
Kruger, you can't use your Vorpal fists on it.
Ugh. It was almost a 1, and I was like,
You
okay.
kind of give this thing the mean stink eye.
It's not
And it
interested
ignores
in
you.
me.
It licks its lips.
It's not even looking at me. That's saying something with 5 heads.
Not at the moment, it's not.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have Nanul or Nathair rather. Nanul. That's not my familiar.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You
Jack
haven't
is
done nothing.
familiar.
I'm gonna
Get your
have
hat.
I'm gonna have Nathair feed Kruga the Dracard it's holding on to
Get your hand out of my hat.
Okie dokie.
because it was hanging out with Kruga with a Dracard in its gullet, ready to vomit into Kruga's gullet.
Right, target Kruga and jack him up.
Whoops.
I didn't mean kill him, but you know, whatever.
No. I don't do enough damage to kill anybody. Or anything. I'm not that kind of alchemist. Hi. Hi, Chibi.
Hi,
Hi,
Chippy.
Chippy.
And Zakara, what are you doing driving that boat?
So I'm gonna call back to Raz. Your information seems to contradict itself.
That's, all I can recall at the moment. Might be a tad dubious. I'm not a fucking lizard expert, alright?
You're tonight at camp, he'll remember everything.
Probably.
Not a lizard expert, has a snake.
Hey, Kruger. Snakes aren't lizards.
Good point.
Alright.
Okay, so the boat is within 5 feet, but I'm not. Is that how this works?
You are not correct.
Okay.
Well, technically, he takes up... No, if you take like one step to like north, you would be in range because he takes up those 9 squares.
How stable is the canoe? Would I be in danger of tipping if I took a step over?
You might. I mean, the odds are very slim that you would, but there will be a roll.
Okay.
You stepping over?
Yeah.
All right, roll that reflex save. I know it's going to be tough for you. Oh my goodness.
It was on the 20.
Are you
Splash.
trying to rock the boat?
Don't rock
Stop
the
it.
boat.
Stop it.
Rock the boat, baby.
Being how you stepped, and only a step, you need anything but a 1. It's these people who are running up and down the full length of the boat that would be in the water now, and possibly with everyone else. Because if you rock it too bad, everyone checks, and it might just flip the whole canoe. Because that's the fun times when you're canoeing, when some dumbass flips your canoe.
I think D speak from experience.
Oh, I'll very much so. All right, so you kind of take a step and you whip out your rapier, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Not your new magical bow? With all the arrows you made? But go ahead.
Just need to be a little closer. So you can help balance, right?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to faint.
Okay. Feint goes against his perception. Ew.
I feel like something with 5 heads probably has a decent perception.
Find its blind spot.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I totally rolled the... Oh, no wonder it got a 34 for initiative. I was thinking the ogre had like a +6. Like, no, the Hydra has a few more.
It's got 10 eyes. It has no blind spot.
It does not. It does not fall for it.
Okay. Then I will attack.
I like to imagine it just also doesn't care. It's hard to feint something.
Remember,
that
I
doesn't
think
care.
you're at the multi-attack penalty for this because I think feint is a combat
Nope.
action, correct?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I don't think it is.
Let me check.
Some
Feint
of those
does
are,
not
some
have
aren't.
the attack trait.
No, it doesn't. Okay, well then it's not an attack action then. So it's not like
God.
shove or whatever, or grab or whatever.
Correct.
You
Okay.
kind of, stick your rapier forward, trying to skewer it. Just completely miss and splash into the water a little bit. You guys are doing good.
This is a little
Alright.
unsteady.
Thag. All right, as this comes up, actually, I'll do that at the beginning of the turn. Before that, all right. Thag will. He doesn't need to move, so he'll just attack.
How many heads did you say it had? 5?
5.
Okay.
That's what you see at least.
Right.
There it goes. Thag whips out his great axe and swings. Oh, I thought that was a 20. And misses. And swings again. And hits.
There we go.
Max damage.
Currently, Thag's done more damage than any of us.
And his third swing.
He's gonna crit. Go.
Yeah, go Thag.
Amazing.
Wow. Cheater.
I'm the MVP.
Did you
Kruga's
hack
the real
my...
bard.
I'm not missing Noxia right now, but Thag, you're doing great,
I'm
bud.
a divination monk.
Don't you dare try to fuck that
Hey.
ogre.
So
I can
Thag
see your future.
slams into this into the body of this with the first swing. Swings over against the head on his second hit. Cuts the one head right off. Actually, I need to track that.
See, look, slashing seems effective.
It does.
Of course, now it could grow that head back, but, can't have one without the other.
Now the downside. Oh no.
He gets a D20 number of heads back.
No, Thag he's going full tilt into this thing, and his canoe's rocking like crazy, but somehow that big fat ogre maintains balance and doesn't flip the boat.
Stars alighting for this ogre.
No shit.
Now he's just cocking all of us.
It's because his boat's like so low in
Alright.
the water.
Now we gotta move some things.
Oh, shit, that's right. I need to make him immune to my demoralize, too. Oh, forgot.
Please adjust yourself on the boat where you were. The 2 boats that are no longer being rowed and they're piloted are still moving forward some.
Are they losing momentum?
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't move their full move forward. They moved about 10 feet. And the creature's up.
Browsers.
He's got one less head at the moment, right?
It does.
Does that matter?
Who wants to open a taco stand? We capture this thing.
Yeah. Hydra burgers.
I present the ogre chieftain's head.
This isn't the Kraken with the Medusa.
It's pronounced Kraken, for fuck's sake.
Keep your weird-ass human dialects to yourself.
No, that's the pronunciation of it. Right,
It's okay,
Kruger?
Ishi, I understand.
Alright. Alright. As the creature starts moving, you see the one, neck is flopping around without a head. Like a thing, like this little, scab pops up and pops, spewing some nasty shit out, and 2 heads appear.
Well, that can't be good.
Wiggle, wiggle. Some of this info is spot on. And as far as I could tell, the slashing worked.
Alright, why didn't that do that? Maybe it does it at the end. Okay. And now it'll target Thag still. And just try to lay into him. Misses with the first one.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
Wow.
Get it, Thag.
Thag's the MVP.
Hits with 1 out of 3 so far.
Forget the rest of us. Thag is the adventuring party here.
Right?
We're just the supports. Prop him up, prop him up.
Well, I think at this rate, Kruga is not going to be Warlord. Kruga is going to be the bitch.
All right, that's its turn. It tries to bite Thag, misses with two of the heads, and bites with the third. Glizzik, you are up.
All right. How many heads we're dealing with now?
You got 6 now.
Ah, crap. All right. It's crew guy. I'm too far away to try and like use a burning hands on it, and maybe like 15 feet. So I'm just gonna start doing my Kamehameha at this point, I guess. 3 actions: casting Horizon Thunder Sphere, and I'm done. I start muttering, and I float a little bit in the canoe, like an inch off the ground.
Pick him up and chuck him while he's doing
Does that
that.
mean the canoe leaves without you?
No, it's still nudging me along. I'm not like 3 feet in the air, but I got crackling lightning all over me.
Those of you in the canoe with Glizzik, so Kruga and Raz, and probably Valis as well. You can see this as well. Glizzik makes some motions and mutters some words under his, and then looks like he's like forming a ball of like lightning in his hands. And he just concentrates on it. That's his actions.
This is the same goblin that like 2 days ago showed us that he could vomit a swarm of insects, so he's full of surprises.
Noel stays under the hat.
Hell yeah.
Gal Shark, what are you doing?
Dark.
Shark rim.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm going to move closer to it. My swim speed is, I think, 35, if I remember correctly, which I forgot. Yeah. So I'm going to move 35, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yep.
And I'm doing the shark fin right at the top of the water thing.
Yeah. Once he clears the boat, you guys see a shark fin. For those of you who know what a shark is, a fin come up out of the water, comes up kind of like Jaws, and comes up little and comes up a little higher, throwing some water in, around it, and heads right towards the creature.
Actually, I'm gonna divert a second.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna do a second. I'm gonna still do that, but I'm gonna do a second move action, just kind of skirt around it, and then come in back here. So basically, do a 2 action move instead of 1.
Okay.
But I'm gonna skirt around it in case it's got like.
Leaves you with 1 action left.
Yep. And then I'm gonna bite it. Make sure I have all of the right tokens selected and.
Totally gonna run over Galgrim this next turn.
You had it. There you go.
Oh, telling he wanted you. Oh.
You swim by, do a fancy like big loop around it, come in for a bite, and you just can't get purchase on its scaly hide. Barney, what are you doing, Barney Sanders?
It's Barney Sanders.
1 action, Barney.
I have 8 action. 8 just is for skill checks, right?
Or you can do it in combat, like to give them a plus on their attack. But yeah.
Okay. He'll come out. He'll aid Zakara.
You have to be able to do something to the creature. You have to be within range of the creature.
Oh well, fuck. Can he
jump in the water? Sure.
Since he's trained in athletics and he knows and he's seen the boats kind of rocking a little bit, can he like prep to stabilize the boat if it starts rocking?
No. That is acrobatics.
Well, yeah, he's trained in that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I don't think he would think of that on his own. If you want to kind of give him an
He's
action
got a
next
13
turn.
wisdom.
I know this is intelligence.
No.
It's a pretty smart thing for a bear to do.
If you want to spend an action next turn and give him an extra action, I'll let you do it then, because that's you telling him to do it.
Yeah, me telling him to do it. He can't
And
really
just
do
for the
any-
record, while you're shape changed, you can still give actions to your familiars and such.
I know, because it's kind of a
It's
mental
a mental
bond
link,
thing.
yes.
He can't do anything at all then.
Okay. Valis. Come on, human lightning bolt.
How do you know exactly what it's going to do? It's like Pokemon, I'll take more damage because of the water, right?
You know what's the range on your lightning? 30 feet?
Yes.
No, you're not doing that then. Unless you move, of course.
I'll shuffle over there.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a reflex save.
Bye.
You guys are really pushing this. You
think I was
you rock the
exaggerating?
boat really good, but you don't do poorly enough to cause yourself or anyone else to fall into the water. So that's a stride. So that's one action. You have 2 left.
God damn it.
He made his save as lightning courses all over him. Oh, max damage though. So you do 6 damage to him with some lightning arcing between his heads. And that's your go, sir.
Does it target multiple heads?
It just hits the body, so.
I feel like this is a very similar question I've received recently on another encounter.
Unless someone's targeting the head itself, everything's going against the body. Kruger, you are up.
I want to try and get the boat to where Gal Animal is right now.
Galgrum shark to shark to shark shark. Galgrum shark to shark to shark.
Like this?
I'd want me to be basically like right there-ish.
You really can't be on top of him because he's out of the water.
What a dummy.
Make
Whatever.
your athletics check.
That's fine. If I'm right here, I can just punch it from here.
Make that athletics palette. Easy. That's your one action.
It's looking pretty hurt. Or is it? I don't know. It says heavy in the thing, but...
Well, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
It's just thick.
I'm going to... I'm going to attempt to demoralize it. So that's going to be my intimidation.
Do that last time? Or
No, I didn't. No, I
Okay.
was just moving. Wait, did I do it last time?
The bear and
Uh,
Raz. have
Okay.
to
I
do
mentioned
it.
I mentioned the demon mask to you.
Oh yeah, because I used 2 to move and
you
then
do
I
the
hunkered the
acrobatics.
boat. Yeah.
Yeah, you do the acrobatics. And stuff.
Yeah, because it takes 2 to do the fear, right?
Yes, it does. Oh, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
That's not going to demoralize yourself.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Okay.
Take it with your immunity, and you got one action left, sir.
Do that. Immune. There we go. And then I'm going to Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of blows. Blow that furry.
Aw, yeah.
Fuck out of here. Okay, not going to do anything, I guess. I can only steer the boat. I can't do anything else.
All right, as you critically miss,
Here it comes.
Yeah, I figured this probably had some dumb shit like that.
It uses a reaction to miss you back.
Critically miss me back.
Wow, I am rolling like
And now
shit tonight.
you can hit him back, right?
No, you don't have that ability.
I do
Aw.
not.
Alrighty. Raz, you are up. You are 10
delay
feet
me.
away from this thing.
Delay me until 10 feet. 10 feet I am. Delay me until later.
Okie dokie.
Better get used to that shit.
Sakara, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to step over a little to try to counterbalance the boat.
Okay. Roll me that reflex save. I tell you guys are trying. You're fine.
Rock the boat.
Okay. Darn it. Okay, and I will take out a dagger and want to use the versatile to make it slashing.
Okay.
Do I have to do anything on the character sheet for that?
There's not like an option to just kind of change the damage type or something.
I mean, I can see where it is. Let me see if I can change it.
Where do you have versatile on that? From yourself? Because it's not on the rapier.
It's on a
No,
dagger. She said dagger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just completely sorry. Gonna throw it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can do it if you throw it, but let's find out.
Why not?
Cause
Because why?
I don't know.
You can cut somebody. You don't have to stick it into them.
Use it like a lawn chart.
I don't think it has anything on that. No way in game to do that, but I can modify it.
Okay. I mean,
I can add the extra damage.
I typed in slashing, but I don't know if that will do anything.
Oh, if you edit it, yeah, it should.
Okay, so -2 penalty since I am past the first range.
Ooh. It's more than, what is it?
So in the lower left, put -2.
Yep. And then
Because you're 20 feet.
Miss, and your dagger goes flying past it into the swamp.
okay, I'll try one more time.
Galgren comes back to us with a dagger sticking out of his fin.
Look what I found.
Hooks are becoming more and more brutal these days, guys.
Okay, that's my turn.
You throw two daggers into the swamp.
Yep.
Take that out of the party fund.
That'll teach the swamp.
All right, Thag's up. He's gonna go full into this creature.
It's a +2 because fat-footed.
Why is it flat-footed?
Because it's flanking with the shark.
Joke's on you.
Through the
It's
middle.
immune to flanking, because lots of head bullshit, I'm sure.
If you do the northeast square of Thag across to the shark,
Yep, I see that.
Yeah, cool.
You just have to go through the token, apparently, from one side to the other. You don't even
Sign
have
it.
to... You don't have to be like 5e. So even if like Kruger was down here, him and Galgrim would both have flanking.
Mhm.
It's actually like that in 5e too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I have been misled.
Here we go. I assigned it to the 2. All right, he will swing. And hits because of the flank.
Nice.
So you gotta kill this thing by himself.
Maybe.
Duh.
Probably.
Have we even fucking hurt this thing?
A
I guess
little
Valis
bit.
did a
Yeah,
little.
come spell.
Yeah.
Oh, Valis had some lightning.
That means I get XP from it.
So like freaking Thag has done like 98% of the work.
Bullshit.
Best minion ever.
Like Seed Noxie
All
would
right.
do that.
Thag chops into this thing twice, and it kind of the head go up and stop wiggling, and the body starts to sink into the water.
As it's already dead, can I release my spell now?
Sure.
I'm just gonna target it like at the water level, so it just
Okay.
ripples electricity everywhere, but as far away from everybody else as possible.
You awaken the 8 other multi-headed sea serpents.
Its mother is angry now.
To mate. Everything has a
Got-
mate.
You thought that thing started with 5 heads? That's just what we saw. There's another
Yeah, the
13
other
below the
20 are-
surface.
The other 27 pop out now, and they're pissed. All right, so you actually throwing it at the corpse, Glizzy, or you're throwing it off into the water?
I would have to throw it at the corpse. That's where I was channeling towards, and just kind of start screaming and just throw my arms forward, and this ball of electricity roils forward and slams into the body as it's
Does it?
going down. Hope so.
Why don't you roll that to hit?
All right. Well, it's dead, so hopefully it can't dodge very well. So who knows? That rolls to.
I'm not sure they have much of a AC from Dex.
All right. Let's see. Horizon Thunder Sphere. Set damage. There's the die. Huzzah!
Jesus
Glorious thing is
Christ.
this part of the spell, though, is that whether I hit or not, it still does damage.
The
'Cause I've
spell, this
channeled
ball
through
of
it.
lightning, Glizzy Klein forms it into like a bowling ball almost, and kind of chucks it at where the creature is sinking. Hits in the general vicinity. You're not sure if it hit the creature or not, and lightning kind of arcs all over the freaking top of the surface of the water. Is that AOE? That's only the target you hit, right?
No. This is the gloriousness of it. 2 round. If you spend 3 actions casting it twice, you empower the spell even further. If you do, after attacking the target, whether you hit or miss, the ball of lightning explodes, dealing 2d6 electricity damage to all other creatures in a 10-foot emanation around the target. Basic reflex save. Additionally,
Alright.
I spark with electricity for 1 minute afterwards. Anything touches or grabs me, they take 1 electricity damage for the next
So
minute.
you just damaged 4 of us by hitting them.
Yep. Hey,
All right, I
I'm
need
making sure it don't grow back.
I need Kruger, Gal Shark, and Thag to make a reflex save against whatever his save is.
Yep. Now, technically, Zargan, is it a 10-foot emanation from this gigantic thing or just from the center of it? Because I'd be in its
From the
reach of
corner.
10 foot.
From
Okay.
there is no center. You pick a corner of the hex
And
of
it's
the
the same as
square.
the splash from my bombs.
Well, I'm asking because I'd try and at least get so
You
it
are
only
not,
hits
no.
one of us.
It would either hit Thag or Galgrim and Kruger.
Right. I'd go for the bottom right corner, and Thag can take 2d6
Okay.
damage. Sorry, buddy. Friendly fire.
You were about to have to explain
What's your
why
save?
I felt the need to kill my snake.
20.
He failed.
Yep. So 2d6.
Go ahead and target Thag and roll it. Not the Hydra.
No.
That's okay. 7.
Yeah, it was 7.
All right. Thag it Thag's like, still has his axe in this thing, and the lightning goes off and comes up his axe. This shocks him a little bit.
That spell will make you tougher, Thag. Counting on his intelligence to save me on that.
And in goes Thag. His canoe flips over from his aggressive attacks, and Thag's in the water.
I want XP for the ogre.
What was that?
I said I want XP for the ogre.
Oh, nice. A few seconds later, Thag kind of stands up with just like his head in that out of the water.
All right, good job, team. We did more damage to our own side than the actual monster.
No.
That's all he said.
7
We
to
did more
Thag.
damage to our side than we did to the monster.
Valis did 12 to the monster.
I help.
Just because the rest of you guys suck.
Is there
Alright.
like land nearby where we can get tagged back on the thing?
He can. It'll take a few attempts, but he can climb back in.
He can always stand on the corpse and get in too. That might help a little.
Just gotta watch out for crotch spiders, though.
You guys continuing on then?
Have Galgrim bring me a few choice bites of that thing for me to tinker with.
Okay, I'll rip out some flesh and then like swim back over the boat and like jump up in the boat, spit it out, and then
All right, roll me perception.
Should
water.
grab some bone when you're in there too.
You can't really talk to him, right? He's underwater.
That's fine. I can yell at him.
Yeah, but Raz always wants samples of everything, so
I'll give Noxie has a sample for him.
Ew.
Goblin has nothing.
what? It skipped
Wow.
on one like 4 times, rolled off of 1, and then rolled back to 1.
You just got dicked.
All right. Galvin comes up as a shark, pops back in the, comes up, hops up, changes out of shark form back into dwarf form. Lands in the boat and spits a mouthful of a few scales and like slime, and looks like he hit the bottom and got a mouthful of the dirt and silt at the bottom, and a little bit of the creature. He spits it out at your feet.
Scales with a big fucking 1.
This brings up a bunch of swamp water.
Oh no, there's a bunch of that all over you now too. And then I'm assuming you guys just keep on going, right?
Hold on. Kruger, can you pull up next to Thag? I want to try and heal him a little bit.
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to use the one that I have that Lizik is holding for Elixir of Life to feed him that, and then I'm going to use the Wand of Healing on him. At ranged.
Okie dokie.
All right, so I have him targeted. I'm going to hit 1d8 plus 8 for heal. 9. And then I'm just going to roll a 1d6 for you to add manually for the potion I'm feeding. 9. All right, got 21 back. It's helpful. Sorry about the electricity there, buddy. I was trying to make sure it stayed dead, didn't come back and hit you again.
He kind of smiles at you. Friends.
Damn, Skippy, you did a good job, buddy. I'll cook you extra food tonight.
Alrighty. I added the extra 5 hit points to him. He's still hurt, but he's doing better now. And you guys continue on in the boats. Close this map. Back to the big map. Alright, Galgrim, northeast again, or northwest?
Northwest.
Northwest?
Yep.
Alright, roll me a survival check, and Zakara and Kruger, make me an athletics.
Also, is it possible for me to refocus while riding on the boat?
Not if you're guiding them, no.
Hey, Zakar. I decide to perfectly match you this time so you don't feel bad.
I'm glad it had a happy ending.
Alright, you guys managed to continue going.
And Thag slows down for us too.
He does slow down for you because you guys are slow. He does bump the canoe into the canoe number 2 a few times, but not as bad as it was the first couple hours.
I hear ogre giggles coming from behind us, but I don't know why, Raz.
We just laughed out loud. Thumps.
Alright, I'm assuming you're going northwest this time? Dwarf?
Yes. We're
I'm going
we're
northwest even if he doesn't say to go northwest.
Alright, go ahead and roll your survival and 2 more athletics.
Definitely northeast. I don't see where else we could go.
I feel like I'm going to lag this time. Oh, psych!
Wow.
Fuck you guys, I'm leaving.
Come on, 3 of them. Ah, nope. Thag's falling a little behind this time. He's paddling a little harder to keep up with you guys. You're moving pretty good. Galgrim's giving you direction, steer here, go through this tunnel, this channel kind of thing. Because it's swampy, you kind of don't want to get stuck in the, half ground, half mud areas. And it's probably late afternoon by now. You're coming up to the mouth of the river.
Stab it in the mouth.
What I need Valis and Galgrim.
Oh god.
No, sorry. Not Galgrim. Valis, Raz, and Glizik. Roll me a perception.
So close to 20.
Fucking brilliant happening right now.
You want to touch perceptions?
So does the barrel still get perception?
Yes.
Because he could alert me.
Yes, but only barely.
Oh, nice.
What do your bare eyes see?
Barely see anything.
Just waiting on the Raz.
Where did the Raz go?
Must see a fish. You cannot stop for dinner yet, Bernie. Arr, arr, arr.
Where'd the Raz go? Bio. Did he say he was going AFK or did he just disappear?
I didn't hear.
He vanished into the void.
Did anyone check to make sure Raz is in the boat after the Hydra? Ah, crap, we gotta go back and get the note.
God damn it.
The Hydra ate him.
You really wanted those samples. Sitting on a tiny little patch of dry land. Those fuckers left me.
I'm back.
When did you go?
I said I had to go AFK real quick.
No one
Liar.
We failed our perception checks.
You need to roll me a perception check there, Raz. Razenheimer.
I don't know why you were waiting up for me on this one. I don't know what you're expecting here.
Because you get to roll.
15. That's what I'm expecting. Wow.
Wow.
I told you.
Jesus Christ.
You're expecting a lot there, Glizik.
I was hoping a 15. I mean, just like 10 would help.
That would require me to roll double digit. Have you not learned on this character yet?
Do we even see the boat?
I'm very distracted with what little I was brought on the samples here.
Alright.
Trying to make something up.
Let me get something set.
It's a very tiny hydra growing out of the one scale.
It's just little Hydra cells.
The horror of you trying to incorporate it into your healing elixirs of the hydra. It start growing little heads all over.
Oh no.
I mean, oh no. It's fun time.
Raz's gross Hydra concoction.
Hey, let me see here. Yep. All right, 15, 15, 26. Wow. Those who were watching really don't notice anything because they're blind
What?
and deaf, apparently.
And those who are blind.
With a
are blind.
26?
Except for the bear.
I was going to say.
He catches a fish.
He kind of lets out a big roar. As you guys see, these large creatures flying towards you.
Bear's
So-
got gas again.
Thanks to the bear, I don't get free shots, so roll initiatives.
Yeah.
I don't know why I rolled for the bear.
That moves the boats a little bit. All right, that's better. 25. All right. We have any ties? Does not look like it.
Oh, no one wanted to come visit me at the very bottom.
No.
Oh, hold on. We're not done yet.
Lots of flying things, huh?
There you go. Stag will
Hey,
visit you.
The
Stag's
Scourge.
dex is probably not as good as Kruger's, though, right?
No. All right. First up is number 26.
Convinced Sargon doesn't know how to not be first in initiative.
Hey, it randomly rolls.
Randomly rolls them weighted dice.
I wish I had control of the dice.
It's a 1d20 plus 29, apparently.
All right. Fly speed 107. No.
Oh God.
And this thing comes up from the north there. You see it kind of come up out of the debris and stuff up there and come flying towards you guys. It's literally flying. It's moving really quick. Alright, that's the first action. It's about 10, 15 feet off the water. It kind of dive bombs the lead canoe. Targets Glizzic.
Carries him off, man. Just picked him up and ran. This is a cool way to die.
I think I could see our house from here.
Oof.
24 hits Glizzic.
Yeah, just break.
Holy crap. Heavily, it like flies over, swoops down, bites Glizzic, grabs him, and keeps flying.
Bye.
All you hear is him yelling, "Wraiths on wings!" The water here is pretty deep, though, right? If I did fall.
You can't see the bottom, no.
Okay. Well, all I see is Dragonfly right now, so.
Yep. He has you in his mouth.
Ha,
And surprisingly enough, Glizzic's next.
that was your first mistake.
Kame.
You're expecting like something like, normal Glizzic stuff? Nah. All right, so let's see. Fungal infestation sounds fun. Toxic spores swarm over the creature in the area, causing them to erupt in grotesque fungal growths. These noxious growths deal 2d6 persistent poison damage, and each creature must attempt a fortitude save DC 20. It's a 15-foot cone. I'm in his mouth. It's going down his gullet.
You can try.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
So you need to make a DC save, essentially. So can I target him on the thing? I can. There he is. And I will hit the effect save. I don't have a roll thing, do I? I have effects if he failed, or a crit failed, or what, but I don't have a roll thing on that one for some reason.
Huh, yeah. Interesting. Alright, so what's it rolling?
Fortitude DC save of 20.
Huh. It made it.
So the result for a success is target takes half persistent poison damage. So it's going to take 2d6 divided by 2, essentially. So I will roll that.
Oh no, it takes 1d6.
Yeah.
So just hit the first one, right? Yeah. Put that first effect on it.
Saved, yeah.
Because it won't take any damage until its turn. Because that's all
Okay,
persistent
so
works.
there's the effect. And then it just has to hit, a flat check to get rid of it? A
Yeah,
15?
it rolls out automatically. It rolls persistence and then the flat check automatically at the end of its round.
Okay. So you guys just see spores and stuff like spreading all over it. Some of them kind of drop off as we're flying through the air.
And Glizzic vomits on it.
That's 2 actions. I got one more, so we're going to do clean from inside. Who knows? All right. I'm still targeting him. Good. Reflex, DC 20 save. Fail! Ha! 107 slowed. 6 more damage, and it's going to be slowed by
What, 10
regular
feet?
fail. Regular fail is 5. Critical fail is 10. So 5 foot, as long as I keep sustaining it, is a 5-foot penalty.
Can you tag that on the thing so we remember? Do you have a status for it?
Nope. Just damage. Yeah, nothing.
All right, this is what, clinging ice?
Clean ice, yep. Last time I did the one, I just used the Ray of Frost one that I do have, and we remembered it was 5 feet, not 10 feet. I can do that.
No, I'll just try to remember.
Okay. So some of the spores then start to freeze over.
How long does that last?
As long as I sustain it, I just need one action
Okay.
around to keep going. It won't do
Okay.
more damage for that one, but the speed decrease will stay
Gotcha.
if I
All
want
right.
to sustain.
So there's these mushrooms and fungus and that appears all over this thing, all of its body. Soaks off a lot of it. Then Glizzy shoots it with some ice, which definitely hits it, does a little damage, and its wings beat a little slower now. And that's all your actions, sir.
Yep, I done. I can't use it on it again for a minute though, so I have to sustain it, and then once I'm done, I can't cast it again on him. So,
Gotcha.
be right back.
Yep. Raz, you are up.
All right.
You swear this thing like flipped a coin to see if it was coming for you or Glizzy.
Now, clearly the goblin looks tastier to it.
Apparently.
Right. So, on the tip of the boat, if I were to, kind of scooch past Galgrim there, how far away would that thing be from me? I know, like, on the hex grid, it's like 20 away.
That's all I'm going to deal with right now. I mean, it's not flying that high.
Gotcha.
Definitely within 25 or 30 feet, for which is most of your ranges. So as long as you move up there, you should be fine.
Yeah, I'm going to step on up to the boat, kind of the tip of the boaty there with one move there, and apparently I'm locked.
No, you're not. Try again. Every time you open a map, it auto locks it, and it's not even a setting either.
I'm going to...
All right, you're going to roll me a deck save.
Okay. Just to scoot on up there. Let's see.
It's a canoe.
Reflex save, right?
Yep. Well, you're fine. The canoe rocks some, but you're light. You're nimble.
I don't know about that.
Apparently, you haven't fallen in yet, so.
I mean, it's bigger to me than it is everyone else.
Exactly.
I'm going to come up here, and we'll start with the recall knowledge, see if this thing has got any obvious weaknesses or glaring holes in its chitinous freaking whatever. It's a bug.
All right, this is an animal, so you will be rolling nature.
Gossip
nature
it
only.
is. What?
Well, unless that's the only skill you can, unless you have something else to like
I got
the
lore gossip.
Correct. I'm just saying. When I say what skill you roll, if you have something else that trumps that, that's fine. But
Yes, I will take the 11 difference. And if that is a success, then I don't get the dubious effect.
Yep.
But I don't know what the DC is.
You definitely have heard of these creatures before.
Big ass bugs.
I don't know why they're not. Are they showing up as what they are? What do you see on the combat tracker for it?
Giant dragonfly, 26.
Dragonfly.
Okay, definitely it's a giant dragonfly. No real weaknesses, no real strengths. Except it has the ability to kind of what they call a swoop and snatch. It could, basically do what it just did and carry off medium and smaller creatures.
They're not like one of those fancy ones that like have venom and stuff, right?
No, nothing. It just bites and eats.
Bites and eats. Well,
Doesn't mean really swallows up, in chunks.
Well, dragonflies are pretty vicious in real life.
Yep. And I mean there's not a whole lot to these things.
All right. Then I will use my last action to attempt a demoralize with the glare.
Gotta give it a mean look.
Send it some predator vibes. But not with the natural 4.
Nope, that will not. You don't seem to get into its head.
It's got what it wants. That's all I got. That's all 3.
Yep. Alrighty.
I'm gonna have Nether. I've meant to do this earlier, but I didn't say it, so I'll do it now. Nether is gonna come back to me from Kruga.
I figured he would have.
Well, I left.
I mean, you guys passed several hours, so.
I left him on Kruga earlier, but
okay.
Let's come back to me for now.
All right. Dragonfly number 7.
Zoom zoom.
All right, it comes flying up, and looks like the same thing it's on, but this one's going for Raz.
Empathetic plea.
Do it.
It's been a while since I've used this. I actually got to remember what it is. I think it's diplomacy. Yeah.
Against its what?
Ugh. Or willpower.
That does not make it.
I too am going for a ride. I'll give him the little debuff thing. I gotta do that to the other dragonfly with demoralizing.
There it goes. 19 hits you. It comes down, swoops in, bites into Glizzik. Into Raz.
Ah!
I know, habit.
Does some damage and carries him off.
Whee!
Did not have as much movement left as the other one did. Galgrim, you are up. Your short companions are no longer in the boat. They're being carried off by giant dragonflies.
Which one do I like more?
Pruga.
Nature's an asshole, always going after the little people first.
They're easy prey. What can we say? These things are bullies.
The one that Glizzik's got looks almost untouched other than what Glizzik did to it, right?
It seems it has a little some frost and stuff on it. Definitely, Glizzik hit it with one of his cold spells. The one that grabbed Raz seems to have no damage.
I guess I will. Are there more coming in?
Not that you see yet.
So there was just the 2 flying at us?
That's all you've seen so far.
Okay. To be 100% honest,
You can make a perception check, to use an action to look for more.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
want.
not going to waste the action doing that.
Not going to waste an action getting more information.
I don't. Yeah, but I only have a 30-foot range on my range stuff, so another.
Have those javelins you've never used, I think, unless you left them on the boat or something.
Yeah, they're still 30-foot range, aren't they, or are they 60?
I have no idea what they are.
I have them with me, and I was planning. They're 30-foot.
That means every 30 feet beyond the first, you take a -2 to hit. You can lob one of those fuckers 300 feet away if you want. You're gonna be -10 to hit, but
Do I have
still lob it.
cantrips too?
No, spells are completely different.
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw a produce flame. Yeah, produce flame at the one that just picked up Raz.
All right. Yep, target Raz there. No, you had it right. Definitely hits. Makes a little ball of fire in your hand, you give it a toss, flies up, smacks right into that dragonfly. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Was not a critical though, right?
Nope, it would say if it was. 8 points of fire damage.
Okay, and then can I also huck a spear?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use your cantrip 2 more times if you have the actions for it.
That is a 2-action cantrip, good sir.
Okay. I wish it said that in the thing somewhere.
Well, you have to interact to take out the...
So I will huck a javelin at it.
Oh,
Think you
hold
can.
on. You can't. Because it takes you an action to pull it out.
Okay, well I'll pull out a javelin then.
Okay, now it's in your hand. So next round you could you could hurl it.
Okay, so I'll throw that and pull
Alright.
a javelin.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Barney, what's he doing?
And he's
Anything?
sitting on the boat playing with his oars.
Hey, he alerted you to this. All right, after Bernie is Dragonfly number 20. Five, 15, 20, 25, 35. Hi, Galgrim. You be my lunch?
Get rid of all the shorties in one swoop.
Oh, I got me a dwarf. 10 damage to the dwarf.
Rude.
Yoink.
And it flies off with Galgrim.
He can pick me up? Jesus Christ.
You are medium or smaller.
Okay.
That's his action. Dragonfly number 25 comes in.
Meow.
And this one isn't the smart one, but...
He's going for Kruga.
Yep.
Why, it's in punching range.
Only if I grab him will I be in punching range. Oh, yes, I got him! Although I'm not really sure that's a good thing.
Multi-kill.
I see Kruger back there going, yeah, he got me.
I don't have to use any movement to beat the shit out of this thing.
Oh, 17 damage to you. Sinks his teeth right into you. And steals you.
In the future, we're not going to talk about this.
Alright, that is their actions. Zakara, you're up, and you saw the entire first boat is now empty, and all your friends are being carried away by giant dragonflies.
Well, that happened quickly.
I did.
Okay.
We need to, well, that escalated quickly, meme.
Just glancing around, do I see others or just what's on the screen?
Are you spending an action to look, or are you just glancing?
Just glancing.
Yeah, that's all you see.
Okay. I'm going to take out my Quicksilver mutagen and drink it.
Okay, that's 2 actions.
Yep.
Well, hold on one second. Let me check something. I want to check the wording on your quick draw.
I think
It
it's
says
only
weapon. It says weapon. Yep. Okay. Yep. So, Raj, you want to target Zakara and give her a Quicksilver?
Yeah. There it is. I fucking hate this. I gotta search through 30 things already.
I say you can make those other ones disappear that you're not using.
No, I can't because every time I try, it doesn't work.
We'll figure out a time when you and I can log in, and we'll get it figured out. Otherwise, that'll be a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, because I'm about to have more shit than the wizard ever hopes you could ever have. Like 120 fucking things on this sheet eventually.
Challenge
Alright.
accepted.
8 damage to Zakara. Unhealable while that's running. Okay, so you pull out your potion, you drink it. You got 1 action left.
Alright, I'm gonna quick draw my short bow and go for Dragonfly 26. So I have a -2 for the range.
Okay, do your -2. This is your first shot with your new enchanted bow. And 17 will miss. Make sure that's all the right thing. Yep, +1 for the potion bow, +2 for your silver, and -2 for the range. Yep. All right, you launch an arrow off and miss him, but luckily you didn't hit. You did not hit the Glizzik. All right, Valis. The Vizard is up.
Alright, since Glizik's usually the squisher of everyone who was grabbing and trying to shoot that one with him down.
With what are you using?
That's an arrow.
Oh, okay.
And I hit him.
Oh, that's his. Is that a? You didn't hit him. You missed.
And I'm just going to shoot myself in shame.
Yep, that arrow goes flying off and hits the water, sizzles, and if you're going to shield yourself, go right ahead. Get rid of or either hit the self one or make sure you don't shield the dragonfly. And I think that's it for the round. No, crew goes up. Yep. I mean Thag.
What the hell do my cantrips? Okay, there I go.
Go, Kruger.
All
bastard.
right.
You're about 5-6 feet up off the water.
Okay. Let's see. We're
Definitely having a little bit of trouble carrying you, but definitely can.
I can't. Let's see. Okay, I am targeting it. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try and grapple it.
Okay. Are you rolling or are you gonna assuring?
I am going to roll.
Go for it.
29.
You grapple him. He has his teeth stunk, like his little mandible stuck in you, and you grab up and like grab onto right where his ear should be, his little hole in his skull, and grab hold of that.
Is that a critical?
No, it's not.
Boo. Okay. I will do my D4 of bludgeoning damage for a successful grapple.
Ooh. Okay.
And then I'm just going to start throwing punches and kicks at it. So I'll do a flurry of blows. I forgot to put flat-footed on him, but that wouldn't have changed anything. Grapple. Grapple, flat-footed. Okay, there we go. And then my technically third attack of the round. Oh, well.
That'll miss.
And then we'll do one more because I don't have a lot of other stuff I can do at the moment.
That one hits.
Oh, 1 damage. Get the fuck out of here.
You reach up, grab hold of it, it's like ear hole. Punch it once, get a good hit. Next one kind of slides off his little chits in his face. Then your third one, you just kind of slam into him and do a little more damage, but not a whole lot. Clap the ear holes. There you go. And Thag.
The last dragonfly comes over the hill.
and he's huge.
The dragonfly matriarch.
Huge and slow.
Is he chopping up the boat?
Throwing his boomerang great axe, apparently.
There it goes. No, he's moving the boat.
Don't use the axe to
I'm
the
hitting
boat.
it.
Get it.
Did he just fucking throw the boat?
No. I hit his great axe, but his freaking athletics is less than that. Come on, what's up with this fucking map? He spends his entire round moving the boat closer. Because he has no ranged weapons.
How high are the dragonflies?
Between 5 and 10 feet off the surface of the water. Alright, dragonfly number 26. That's the first one that grabbed Glizzard. He's going to fly with the -5 movement. Oh, so... That's its first move.
Back.
You're
Second
coming
move.
to take me away.
Definitely moving a lot slower, carrying you guys. And that's all he does is move. And his percent, he takes 3 damage and gets rid of it.
Yeah.
All right, Glizzy, you are up.
I'm sustaining the clinging ice so that he keeps the -5 movement penalty.
Okay, that's one action.
And then I'm going to give him a little bit of something to chew on.
What, some beef jerky?
If I hit him with that
Arm?
splash, that'll hit me on the splash. Right?
Definitely it will. Yes, it will.
I will Ray of Frost him to try and slow him even more, maybe.
Okay.
Probably not. And I'm done.
All righty. Raz, you are up.
All right.
Now you see the whole first canoe is in the air.
The whole first canoe is in the air, just the canoe.
Yep.
I'm going to use Quick Alchemy and use my spare reagent.
Oh, you have a bottle of lightning. No, you don't. That was
earlier.
That was earlier. Yep.
I'm going to use Quick Alchemy to create a Quicksilver mutagen for myself and chug that.
Okay. That's one action to make it, one to chug it.
Nope, it is one action to make and use if I wish.
And chug? Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Quick Alchemy.
Go ahead and target yourself.
Actually, let me check that real quick because that might make a difference here. I'm pretty sure you also get to use it on the same action, but I could be wrong here. Let me see. Quick Alchemy. It looks like I would still need to use an action to actually use it.
Okay.
So we're going to undo that because I thought it was the other way around. Undo stuff. How do I undo?
You cannot.
Why not?
Because... There you go. So you're not quick alchemying it?
Not Quick Alchemying it. So that is not going to be used up at the moment because that would mess up what I actually want to try to do this round, which is draw the...
Chalk?
Draw with chalk just right on its underbelly.
Got a big dick on it.
I want to draw the Tanglefoot bag that I picked up a little while ago, and I want to slam it into this thing.
Did you heal Raz for the 8 damage you took from the mutagen?
Yeah, give me my 8 back. I'd heal myself, but I don't know if that messes
I mean,
up
he's the
thing.
tank.
He is.
I think it's... I was only missing 15 after the dragonfly bit me, so
Yeah,
I think that's what
you're
I'm at
fixed.
right now. Okay. All right, I'm going to try to hit him with this Tanglefoot bag, and I don't have a button for that, I don't think.
There is.
Well, let me find it.
Go onto your action tab
I see it.
under
It's
consumables.
under consumables. All right, this is considered a bomb, so I'm still proficient and have my little bonus for what that's worth.
Yep.
Ba-dap.
I don't know why you threw it twice and missed twice, but...
I don't know why it rolled it twice, but I will use a hero point to re-roll that.
Okay.
Do you not have any proficiency bonus with it?
I'm supposed to get a proficiency bonus,
Yeah, because you don't have anything right now.
probably because it's a consumable item.
Let me see that. Hold on.
I'm proficient with bombs. I have no dex bonus to add on top of it, but
You have yourself targeted.
Oh, that's why I rolled choice, yeah.
whoops.
I mean, you get another 6 on top of it.
I'm pretty sure an 18 would still miss this thing though. So, actually, that might be higher. See, this is what I also don't like about the fucking sheet. It doesn't tell me what my bonus is
For what?
for throwing bombs. Like I can sit here and try to figure it out, calculate it, but
Go to your combat tab,
uh-huh.
lower right-hand corner, attack proficiencies, alchemy bombs, your trains, +6.
Is that also including any other modifiers like there's a feature. I'm not sure if it's online yet, but
That's no, you don't have any other modifiers. That's your base plus.
okay. So it should be a +6.
Yeah, so 18.
I'm pretty sure I have to spend the hero point before I know whether it misses or not, right?
No,
Okay.
I
Then
don't
I'll
think
wait.
so. 18 does miss.
Then I will use it. Whoops. Nope. 0. Not 2. Nope. Not 20 hero points.
I just won. You all have one, so
Yeah. So I'll give it another go. I can't
Yes,
roll it
Glizzy.
I can't roll it from here, so I'll just roll a
D20 plus 6.
Reply target not available. Ugh. Why can't I just fucking roll a dice?
You can just put
I'm
a
just
plus
gonna
6 in the lower
fucking-
left and roll 20-sider.
I'm just gonna roll the fucking 20-sider and we'll add 6 to it because this is... that hit?
Hey.
Nope. 19 is not good enough.
26.
That does hit. That is a
Is that a-
crit.
Good.
Because you rolled a 20.
Good, because extra shit will happen if it's a crit.
Yeah, but it's not in contact with a solid surface other than you.
Doesn't need to be. Tanglefoot bag. Whoops, not Tanglefoot. I had this open too and I closed it like a ding dong. When I freaking went to go look up the alchemy stuff. Oh, there it is. All right,
Your pencil.
Tanglefoot bag, lesser. On a critical hit, a creature in contact with a solid surface becomes stuck to the surface and immobilized, and a creature flying via wings has its wings tangled, causing it to fall safely to the ground and become unable to fly again for 1 round. That
All
might
right.
change when he hits the water, because it's not effective when they're in the water, but he'll let go. Or at least he'll fall.
He falls and you fall.
Good.
Splash. They both go into the water.
Crocodile.
And do you have any actions left, sir?
I have 1 action left.
Okay.
We're going to be using that to begin to move away from this thing. Swimming, I know, but
You are still grabbed.
didn't even let go. What kind of asshole is this? All right.
I could be an asshole and say since you're a solid surface would be you that you're stuck together, but
I'm not a solid surface.
really I can't poke through you without my sword.
Doesn't make me a solid
You
surface.
can try to escape.
No, that ain't going to work. I barely got this thing to hit. You think I'm going to be able to escape roll? No, but I will grab a... Boop. I'll grab a bottled lightning. Keep that
Alright.
hand. Yeah, I'll grab a bottled lightning.
Okay, dokie.
And then Nathair,
Yep.
because he's with me, because I just moved him from Kruga, is going to grab an elixir of life from me.
Okay.
That's all.
Alright. Alright, hold on. This is the one that's this one into the water. Alright.
See, now what I'm confused on is Tanglefoot bags are not effective when used on a creature that is in the water, but does it immediately end if they're subjected to it? Because it doesn't really say if it is. It just says, like, if something was under the water, obviously you can't throw a Tanglefoot bag onto it initially, because you'd hit the surface of the water. But what if it's already coated in the stuff?
Well, his
That's
wings
my
are wet
question to
anyway.
you. Huh?
His wings are wet anyway, so good luck flying.
I'm just curious because it would affect his speed if it still affects him. And since it was a critical hit, he would have to escape to try to remove the substance. But I don't know if that would still affect him if he is subjected to the water after the fact.
Well,
after
he
it's
doesn't
already
need
been
to do an escape because he's not stuck to anything.
applied. It ends any effects by doing the escape check. So he still takes the penalty. He still takes the 10
Right.
minus penalty. And that's about it. The minus 10.
It does say Tanglefoot bags are not effective when used on a creature that is in water. You didn't use it when it's in
Right.
water, so...
That's what I'm saying. Is like basically I understand if you were trying to throw it into something in the water, it wouldn't work because you're basically just throwing an oily substance on the surface of the water. But if it's already on something,
That's not what I wanted, is it?
It rolled a 1.
Aha!
No, that's not what I wanted.
see, just on a regular hit, a target would take a minus 10-foot penalty for a minute. On a critical hit, it's stuck to any surface it may have been on, which it wasn't, and immobilized. And if it was flying, it falls to the ground and unable to fly again for a round.
It's a shame you weren't over the canoe.
There it is. There we go. I
Can
wanted
it-
trying to drag the effects onto the creature since you didn't tag it.
It can end any effects by escaping or spending a total of 3 interact actions to carefully remove the sticky substance. They don't have
Alright.
to be consecutive, and other creatures can provide the actions as well. Hanging on to that one since, yeah, Greenfield, Green Hill, Green whatever, backwoods hillbilly town.
Wow. All right, it's gonna try to escape, I believe.
Escape.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's only DC 17. It's pretty low.
failed.
Ooh, natural 2.
Wow. It'll try again. There it goes.
Critical success and doesn't change.
It
anything.
struggles some in the water, and finally kind of throws off enough of that, and then it lets you go, and then hops up into the air and flies away.
It is back to its normal speed.
Yep, I'm removing the effect. And he'll fly. No, he's not going that way.
What it doesn't tell me is that it's flying away because he knows there's something even worse in the water, like a hydra or something.
Whoa, whoa, where's he going? That bitch immobilized right now because I got him
Wrong
grabbed.
one. Shut up. Flies this way. Galgrim, you're up.
Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that to work.
Okay, I would like to guidance myself.
What square am I in, Zargan? Left or right?
I don't care. I don't care. Pick one.
I picked that one because swimming sucks.
Swimming, you're sinking at the moment.
You know what I mean.
Quick question. You said spellcasting's a manipulation action?
Most of them, if depends on what it is, but yeah. If it has the somatic component, yes. Because you have to move your hands around.
If you're grabbed, then you have to make a DC 5 flat check in order to cast a spell.
Yeah, makes sense.
I just don't know what guidance is. I'm just putting it out there. I'm assuming we're grappled by these things or something.
Guidance is verbal only. Then it gives me a +1 to basically everything.
Yeah, Glizzy could probably be the one
To
who wants to contend
one,
with it.
to one thing.
Well, yeah, but that +1 can be basically anything. Skill checks, saves, attack rolls.
Yeah.
And then I would like to do an escape.
You have to declare whether you use it beforehand or not.
With my guidance.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to be doing it as the combat version of it, where you use your attack roll. Which is better than my negative. I only have a 0 base attack? That doesn't seem right. Shouldn't I have like a +4 for being level 4?
If you're, for what?
Just basic melee attack?
Depends on what you're using.
Well, I'm using escape action.
If it's I don't think everyone's trained in unarmed, are they?
Yeah, probably not. No.
Well, I
most
think
people aren't.
everyone's trained in unarmed, but isn't escape based off an athletics check?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
You attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect.
Maybe
Or
check
you
your
can use
class.
other things.
You can also
Yeah.
use other things as well, but so
You can
So
attempt to use acrobatics or athletics instead of using
Or-
attack modifier if you choose.
it's their unarmed attack, right?
Yeah, it's basically unarmed attack, athletics, or acrobatics for escaping.
which I have a 0, 0, or -2 to choose from. So
On what?
on the dragonfly that's holding me,
Escape?
I know, but where do you get your 0, 0, -2? I'm not sure where
I
you're
have
coming
a
up with
0 unarmed attack bonus.
bonus, correct, but your base is +6. Once again, go to the combat tab, look at your attack proficiencies. That gives you your base attack proficiency.
It says 0. It literally says 0 there.
What the
I'm
fuck are you
literally-
looking at?
Our
I'm looking at your character right here. You're +6.
Under proficiency, go down to base attack base settings, melee 0.
Correct.
I think he's talking about in the bottom right where it's talking about proficiencies.
Yes, you are proficient with unarmed attacks, which gives you a +6.
Oh,
The melee ain't gonna use your unarmed attack. It's assuming you're using it's gonna pull something else in there.
okay.
Druids,
So
Druids are
where
trained on arm attacks anyways. So
where on that do I click to roll that?
I'm not sure if you maybe double click on the
Well, I'll
+6.
just roll a d20 of +6.
I mean, we could add it into actions tab, but most people don't ever use unarmed attacks.
nah, it's kind of an outlier for most of us.
Well, that's not enough to get me off anyway. So
Even with the +1, yeah, that's not gonna. That won't get you off on the dragonfly.
Oh my.
and
So
in
that's
that
2
case,
actions.
dropping the spear is just a free thing, right?
Dropped and javelin, yeah, it goes
Okay, I'm
splash into
gonna
the water.
I'm gonna drop the javelin, and then I'm gonna pull my dagger out because that's the only. I don't think I have my other weapon on me.
No, you left the long spear on the boat because you got tired of carrying it.
Well, it's too. I didn't have the weight for it to be able to carry it.
Well, yeah, no, same thing.
it's
You got
too
tired
weight.
of carrying it.
That fucking other weapon was too weight. Yeah, so I have the dagger, so I pull my dagger out.
All right, that's your actions.
And I'm gonna mark a javelin off my sheet.
Yep. All right. Barony does nothing. Dragonfly 20. That's one holding Galgrim. It is gonna, because the other ones forgot to do.
Other
It's
one.
gonna. The other ones forgot to do this. It's
not?
basically gonna transfer Galgrim from its mouth to its legs. What's your reflex DC, Galgrim?
My reflex save bonus is +8.
Then you
Yeah.
add 10 to it, so 18. So athletics versus your reflex. Oh, I might end up dropping you here, so let's find out. I need an 18 or higher. I drop you. It went to take you out of its mouth and puts you in its hind leg, so it frees its mouth up to keep on attacking you, and doesn't quite grab you right, and splash into the water you go. So that's one action. Yep, that's only an action to do that. Hey, it'll go get someone else then. It flies over here and tries to grab Valis.
I don't consent.
That's okay. It flies over and chomps its mandibles into you for 13 damage and picks you up off the boat, but it can't move anymore, so it's just hovering above the boat at the moment with you in its mouth. Number 25. That's the one on Kruga. He is grabbed. So he's going to try to clutch you, Kruga. So what's your reflex?
It's 21 DC.
Ugh. Oh, come on. I had a 13. Well, it lets go of you. Your choice. You want to fall or stay with it?
I'm gonna stay with it because I know it's picking up and carrying people, and I know I can do shit about this. So
Okay. So tries to transfer you and fails. So so it stops grabbing you, but you're still holding on to it, and then it'll attack you with its mouth. Then.
okay.
29 will hit you.
I'm just testing something real quick in case this rolls.
19 damage to you. It sticks its mandibles into you even worse than before.
Okay.
And 2. It can't move. It has you grabbed. It's going to try to clutch you again. It's going to free its
Hugs.
mouth up. Yes! It transfers you to its back legs. So next round he can just attack you more.
Okay.
That's all his actions.
All right.
Zakara.
Okay. So the one that picked up Valis is still here?
Yes, it just picked him up and it's getting ready to fly off. It's not, it can't move away. It's used all its actions. Between, pissing with the dwarf, flying over here and grabbing Valis, that's all he got.
Alright. Is it still low enough where I would be able to flank with Valis?
No, to flank with Valis, you'd have to be on top of the creature.
Okay.
But it is low enough where you can stab it. Or you have your bow in your hand, you can just shoot it.
I'm going to take a step closer and stab it.
Okay, so you drop your bow and pull out your rapier with your
Nope,
quick
I
draw.
am still holding my bow because rapier's only one-handed.
Okay. I was going to make you drop it into the water. I mean, you're still in the boat.
Oh, boats are weird. Can I stand there? Or
Yeah.
is Bernie there?
No, Bernie's in one of the others. Here, we'll put Bernie there. Oh, definitely good hit. Move up there and slam your rapier into him.
And a second
6
attack.
damage. That'll miss. These guys don't get free shots back, unfortunately. So that's 1 to move, 2 swings. You are done, correct?
Correct.
Valis, you are up. You're in this thing's mouth.
No, thank you. Would I roll to free myself athletics?
Or acrobatics, your choice.
So athletics.
I'm afraid
Yeah.
I must reject your advances, dear Dragonfly. Oof.
I'm going to hero point that.
Okie dokie. Nope, that does not make. So you try to escape, you kind of wiggle and jiggle, but you can't get out of its mouth. That's, well, at least not with that action. You got 2 more actions.
I'll try and struggle snuggle again then.
Okay.
I don't feel like going on a magical journey with this fucking thing. Fuck
Oh,
you.
that definitely gets you free, and you kind of drop the foot back down to the boat,
And you
leaving you
didn't
with
even
1
have-
action.
And you didn't have to detonate yourself with magic like last time you got grabbed as a wizard.
That was more. I'm going to shield myself.
Okie dokie. That'll bring us to crew.
All right. I am going to do a flurry of blows. Let me make sure I still have it targeted. I do. Okay.
That'll miss.
Man, we suck tonight.
That will not
There
miss.
you go. Makes up for it.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
Nice. Minimum damage. Excellent. You slam this thing upside his head. You feel one of his eyes kind of like pop.
just like one section of the compound eye, or
Just one section.
the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Still only moderate damage. Gross.
Yep.
A single compound.
I'm going to try to use Assurance Athletics to escape. That'll give me an 18.
That will get you out of his mouth.
Good to know.
Are you? Well, it didn't grab you. You were free.
No, you said it put me in its legs, right?
No, it failed. Oh
No,
no,
but
you're
then
right.
did
No,
it
you're right.
again.
It did. No, that's right. It did succeed on you on the last try. Yes, it kind of switched you back to your legs. You kind of did your athletics, kind of pried them open and kind of crawled out of them. You're still hanging on with your one hand though.
I'm gonna do one last punch.
Okay, well you got one last action. That'll miss.
And after that, I will fall into the water because,
Are you letting go?
well, grab just automatically lets go. I have to continue to do it every round
Gotcha.
and make
Okay.
checks.
You fall the 5-6 feet into the water, no damage.
And I'll try and stay under the water so it can't get to me this turn.
That'll be next round for you.
Okay.
Just hope there are no babies down there.
Swamp babies.
I gave you an opening thag.
You are under the boat at the moment, All right, Thag kind of rows his boat up there.
Row, row, row the boat.
And slams his great axe into the dragonfly. Critically wounding it. Ah! He swings again. And hits.
Gag's worth more than all of us. Jesus Christ.
He cuts this thing like in half, and the pieces just fall into the water. Alright, give me 1 second here. Forgot to do this last time. Alright, the boats move forward a little bit for those who haven't been moving on. And Dragonfly number 26, which is still carrying Glizzy because everyone's forgot about
I said minion.
Glazek.
He still got the speed penalty of 5.
Yep, I know. It's one action there. One more action here. And it lands. Glizzy, this... Roll me a quick perception, Glizzy.
Ah, the nest full of babies. I see.
It's not full of
Larva
babies.
everywhere.
I'm one of you. You are my pupil. People. What? Perception.
Yep.
It's just full of sturges.
15, because that's
Okay,
the
you
number
really
I-
don't notice much. You do see a bunch of, like... It's not like a bird nest, but it is like a nest with mud and stuff. And you do see bone sticking up, like all over the place. You can't really tell what type or anything like that at the moment because you're a little busy.
Please don't throw me in that briar patch.
It moved
Goblin
once.
Bone.
It moved twice. It'll drop you as it lands,
That's right. You dropped me.
and then it'll try to bite you.
Nope. That's a bad scratch.
Ooh,
Do I kill Glizik?
Probably.
really far away.
No.
Ah, one left.
Oh fuck! You do have one.
I do. I
All
have
right.
11.
All right. This thing kind of flies up over there and kind of goes down out of your guys' sight, and they're out of your line of sight.
Oh, he's dead.
Well,
And Glizik, you're up.
Valis, you were like the wingman. I'm sure you can break this Denoxia, right?
From like really far away, you hear, "Ow, that hurt you! Ow!" All right, so I'm out of his mouth though, right? He didn't re-grab me.
No.
He just bit me.
No, he had to let you go to bite you.
Okay, so all right, so I don't have to do the DC 5 check for being grappled.
Nope.
All right then. I really don't need to sustain, I guess. So I will. I'll give them both barrels of vomit swarm. 30-foot cone straight at the thing. Basic reflex save, and I'm just belching forth rats and worms and scarab
Hey.
beetles at.
Do it. It should
Cone
roll. It should
nastiness.
auto trigger the save. No. I don't know why some of these spells work and some don't.
It says effect on that button, but there is no roll button. There's no die
Alright.
next to it.
What
I
did you
cut
say?
the
A
damage.
reflex save?
Reflex DC 20. And if he fails, he gets sickened. You made it by
Just
one.
made
Can
it.
I use a hero point to make a reroll?
Nope. It
Alright,
does have
I'll
any effect on him if he saves.
No, I don't think so. If he had failed, he'd get sick in one, but it doesn't say anything further that if he makes it,
Okay.
it's not one of those partial spells.
We remove the second one then. Did you maintain the spell?
No, because he dropped me, and instead I'm going to use one action to tell Nanul to feed me the potion and keep him coming, because he's holding one minor elixir of life, which I'm going to use
Yep.
on me now.
Go ahead, because it's his turn. He dumps it down your throat, muttering. You
4
smell
points.
like sex coming.
Yeah, keep him coming if you want to have a mobile transport, okay?
You smell like sex goblin?
I go with the big ogre. He
Yeah, I
carried
didn't
me.
bring her along either because I felt you were jealous. So I mean, like, I thought you'd think,
Bring
hey,
her along
upgrade.
because I'm on a killer.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, you and what army?
I got 2 armies. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Left and right.
Yeah, right now we've got more dragonfly problems to worry about because I'm
And
like,
then he
on
shoves a
death's door,
potion.
but-
And he shoves a potion in your mouth.
Like having this argument while you're being eaten alive?
yeah, and I having the argument while I'm drinking the potion being forced.
I healed you 4.
Fine, but if I go down, you better
Whoa,
keep feeding me.
What potion did you drink?
The minor elixir of life that Bio has.
Okay, I say because yours are D8s, but okay.
Right, because I was
All right.
holding one, and then he gave an extra one to Nanul.
Yep. All right, Raz, you are up.
Just marking off the potion that was used.
You
First
are
one
underwater. If you wish to do anything like move or stuff or breathe, you're gonna have to swim.
day. Or breathe.
Well, you're underwater.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured I'd be swimming. That was preferable to being carried away to some freaking horrible dragonfly eaten alive lair. So don't breathe yet. Yeah, that's important. I will do some swimming towards the boat, or at least surface, so I can see where the fuck I'm going. Because
Pull up my swimming rolls.
This is pretty murky. I got 5 feet to cover.
All right, swimming is athletics.
Son of a bitch. Well,
Didn't you drink the
no,
Quicksilver?
no. Wouldn't help with athletics anyways. Helps in
Oh.
acrobatics. But good point on that end. I may still want to try to hedge my odds here because I'm a -2 normally.
I'll let you know right now if you... Well, you don't have any spells to cast, so never mind.
Nope.
But if you cast spells underwater, you give up all your breath and you start suffocating then. Or drowning, whichever way you want to look at it.
All right, let's give it a go. I got a flounder 5 feet, and I don't really have anything for it, so. Womp.
Wow.
I'm a -2.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Hold on.
What do you mean you didn't expect that?
You expect to roll a 7.
I don't know how you didn't expect that. I don't roll over 10s. Except
You
that
thought it'd
one
be lower?
time. I could go lower.
I mean, is this calm water?
Mostly.
It says in most calm water you succeed at the action without needing to attempt a check.
I'm looking at that. I just went to that page, 243.
I don't know the swimming rules, so.
They suck at this.
So does climbing. Like,
Well,
20
they
feet
don't suck if you can make an athletics check.
I'm pretty sure they suck even with an
All
athletic
right,
check.
you spend an action, and you move up. You pretty much go up 5 feet to break the surface.
How fucking far down were we?
Oh, about you're at the bottom, so you're about 8 or 9 feet down.
What was the dragonfly's check?
He has wings. He doesn't roll that fucking athletics shit.
He hit the water.
Underwater.
And you may
I can't swim,
move
like,
5 more
diagonally?
feet. You may move 5 more feet.
Oh, goody. I'm moving there.
That is one action.
All right, I'm going to use another action to get on the boat.
Okay, go ahead. Pull yourself up on there. I won't even cost you
assume it,
nothing for that.
I assume it would have to be still only like 5 feet, so I should go that way, not diagonal.
I don't care which. If you wanted to go into the diagonal, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. How much movement does it take for that one action?
That's an action.
So basically a step. Got it.
Yep. Basically, you have to kind of like standing up and stuff.
All right. Dripping, soaking wet. I can kind of see what the hell's going on over here.
You
Nobody.
have one
looks
action left. You don't see Glizzic anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know where he got taken off either, other than
And you only
in
see
the
2 other
horizons.
dragonflies.
They are definitely the more pressing concern at the moment. I don't think I whipped anything out last time, did I?
Yes, bottle lightning.
I did. Let's see. I could throw it at that dragonfly on Valis, but then I'd hit.
It is not on him. No one's grabbed at the moment. Those are both just up in the air.
I will attempt to demoralize Dragonfly 7
Go for it.
with a glare. Yeah, I didn't expect much more than that.
Wow. Nope. He's totally ignoring you.
Facing the wrong way. That's all I got.
Alrighty. But
Nitharish-
hey, you're not drowning.
Yeah. Nitharish just going to chill with me for the time
Nair
being.
spits out some water.
He doesn't breathe.
No, he does. He's not a fucking little fox or whatever the fucking Laura had the entire campaign and never fed her nothing.
That's all right. He's not really alive.
Wow.
alive.
Dragonfly number 7. Since it's right here next to Valis, it will try to grab Valis.
I'm gonna pretend I don't notice it. Like, ha! To the other one, and fuck!
And he misses you.
Suck it.
And then he'll try again.
He doesn't have to.
He got you that time. For 10 damage. And his last action, he's on a fly. Carries Valis off to the north. Galgrim, you're in the water. You gotta get, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Depends on what you're doing.
How many? It's just me and Raz that are in the water, right? Or is Kruger too?
Kruger's in the water as well.
Am I on the surface where I can kind of see people, or?
No, you are at the bottom of the water. You are basically on the, at the bottom of the water. You're underwater.
So I was looking at the swim thing. If you moved in the water, you don't immediately start falling to the bottom as part of your turn if that's the last thing you did.
Correct, but you fell into the water, so you sink when you fall. It's not like you walked into the water.
It's a hell of a sink for a freaking little gnome.
It's only like 8-foot deep water. You ever step off the edge of a pool? How far do you sink?
Not very. Unless I'm like pencil fucking thin and take some effort to do it.
So what are you doing there, Galgrim? You're several feet underwater.
Is it the same depth as previously?
A little. I can't talk. A little shallower, but not much.
I guess I'll try and swim up to the...
You definitely see a boat above you.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to swim up to that.
Okay, athletics check. We'll see how
Oh.
funny this gets.
God. This could be terrible.
Don't wear heavy
Killed.
armor.
Killed by nature.
Fuck is my... I keep clicking on the wrong tabs for this. Okay. Athletics check. Oh, God. I needed a nat 20!
Oh, easy. You kind of just kick off. Remember kind of, a couple hours ago you were a shark. You swim right up there. You want to go into the boat?
Yeah. I would like to not be in the water.
And you kind of pop up, grab the boat, and kind of roll into the boat. That's one action.
Can he see Valis being carried away?
He's like 10 feet away, yeah.
I'll throw a fire... produce flame. at it.
Fireball. Okay. People keep rolling doubles.
Because he had himself
Sorry.
targeted for one of them.
Oh.
We always hurt the ones we love.
All right, that definitely hits.
Untarget yourself so you don't damage yourself.
He did.
Yep.
This hurts me as much as it does.
10 damage to the dragonfly, carrying Valis away.
Calgrim
Alright.
still took that damage, by the way.
Did he?
Think so?
No. Just
Okay.
that says damage 10 to giant dragonfly.
Yeah.
If you untarget person before you roll damage, it doesn't apply it.
Wow, okay.
That's just probably when he got bit.
That's everything.
All right, Bernie Sanders.
He would like to... Is the other one just coming into... Is the other one coming, like, towards us or away from us?
The other one's just hovering there at the moment because dragonflies do that. Bernie can swing on him if he wants. He's close enough because of the boat move.
Can he currently swing at it, or does he have to move first?
No, he can currently swing at it.
Okay. Yeah, he'll swing at it. I was also debating about just having him grapple Zakara. That way there was contested grapple.
Car's not grappled.
No, to prevent her from being...
Carried
You
away.
say just like
Yeah.
preemptively like anchor her.
Yep.
These dragonflies are pretty nimble.
They're making use of this group's major weakness, range.
Bernie tries to bite the dragonfly and misses. Dragonfly 20. That's this one.
I'd hesitate to bite a big dragonfly too. They don't look tasty.
It doesn't target Valis. It looks over, sees Zakara, targets her. Come on. And bites into Zakara. I'm damaging everyone tonight.
This is really unrealistic. I've seen my cat go after a dragonfly. This is not how this turns out.
Use Dragonfly or bigger.
It damages, bites into Sakara and flies off here. That's 1 to bite, 1 to move, and keep on moving.
Quick
And
tag.
double
Hey,
moves.
whoa.
Sakara, you are up. Rapier and bow in your hand, being carried by a dragonfly towards land, it looks like.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to attempt to... I can still faint while I'm grabbed, I think.
Feint is a
Deception.
deception. I don't see why not. I mean, you just can't move.
Because you're pretending to strike where you're gonna, and then all of a sudden you switch and hit him from another spot. Makes sense.
Feint's kind of like jerking one way and then sticking the other way. So yeah, you can totally feint him.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, feint is against his
Perception.
perception. These guys are a lot less perceptive than the Hydra was.
What?
But 12's not gonna do it. You guys can't make skill checks tonight for nothing.
Can't really make a
Only
whole
when
lot of
steering
rolls.
the boat.
Yeah, no shit. And then you're rolling natural 20s. All right, so that's one action.
All right, and since that didn't work, I'll just try to stab it with my rapier.
Go for it.
Oh.
That misses.
And attack 2.
We suck.
And 19 misses again.
The thing we keep not doing is actually hurting anything.
Can we
And-
throw these dice in the fucking fire? Jesus Christ.
On top of that, I also had a -2 because I'm flat-footed while grabbed.
Well, that doesn't affect your attacks.
Yeah. Oh.
That affects your AC.
Oh, okay.
All right, Valis. You're targeting 2 different dragonflies, and you're being carried.
I'm gonna Palpatine both of them.
Oh, they are both in range. Yep.
Fuck them.
Oh, looks like that's their saves. One made, one failed. So, why did one take 20? Oh no, Dragonfly 20, duh. Alright, you zap them, Palpatine them both, and do some damage to them. But they're still up and flying.
I'm gonna cry behind my shield now.
Okay. There's no bullshit, second edition rule where when they take half damage, they can't fly no more?
If you wanna DM that in, I won't complain.
No. And Kruger, you're up.
I will swim up and climb into the boat.
Okay, that'll be one action. You're up there next to the smelly dwarf.
Would I be able to jump off this boat and grab the dragonfly while I'm still in the air?
How far can you jump?
I can do a standing long jump of 15 feet.
Then yes, because he's only 5-6 feet off the air. I mean, so he's definitely like for you. He's about head height.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I will jump over here and try and grab onto this thing as it's trying to take Phallus
I'm
away.
gonna make you do a 2-hit roll.
A 2-hit and an athletics?
No, okay, just do an athletics. Well, I wasn't going to make you roll an athletics for your jump because you can do that without anything special, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I was just trying to grab him. That's why.
Oh, you're grabbing? Okay,
Yeah.
just an athletics then, against his reflex.
Athletics is fortitude.
Oh, is it?
Or for grabbing, yeah.
Well, 14 ain't gonna cut it.
Yep. I'm gonna re-roll that actually. Use my hero point.
Okay. Good. Otherwise, you're going down to the water again.
Nat 1.
And totally redeemed himself.
That does grab him. It is not a crit though.
Are you kidding me?
By 1.
Fuck off.
I won.
So
by
even the
one.
best grappler still has a nat 20 in order to... Okay. Alright,
I don't know
so...
why these things have such a high fortitude save, but they freaking do.
He's grabbed. He's flat-footed.
That's 1 to get up there, 1 to jump. You got 1 action left. You get Flurry of Blows him.
I'm assuming that the grab was the third action.
No, I'm kind of that part of the jump.
No? Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
Because a jump isn't... it's like... I don't know. Is it like a free action, isn't it? Because you don't have to make a roll.
I'm pretty sure just any sort of jump is still an action, because that means you could basically just have free movement.
Yeah, you're probably right. So, yeah, you probably... Yeah, your
Yeah,
third was probably grab.
leap is a one action thing.
Okay.
Yeah, which is
Well, then-
what I technically did.
Okay, then you are basically done.
And I did the 4 damage from my crushing grab.
Okay.
I just look at Valis and say, he's not taking you anywhere.
Come here,
All
Alfred.
right.
As they stare sensually into one another's eyes.
We gotta stop meeting like this. People are gonna start to talk. This is me.
If at all possible, I do want to point toward Zakara and try to get Thag to go over and help her.
Thag rows his boat ashore. Hallelujah. Really? No one? He hops out. What's Thag's movement? 30.
Outpost should actually go in that channel.
Get him, Thag. Save Glizik.
Unfortunately, he has to spend 2 actions to run over there, but he runs over through the bushes over to where Glizik is, and that's it. All right, Dragonfly number 26. How hungry is he?
Very.
Look at that big meaty target.
My new character, Thag, thinks that he's very hungry.
Now you're playing the duel.
I thought you were playing Glizik Jr. who got conceived last night.
Shh, you leave pun alone. I mean, no.
For some unknown reason, the Dragonfly attacks Thag.
I'm glad you took taunt.
Hit. He doesn't try to grab him though, he's just chomping chunks out of him. That'll miss.
The power of friendship.
And
Right?
misses.
It's that good armor we gave him. Thank God.
Lizik, you're up.
All right, so if I reach for one of my good potions and then drink it, that's 2 actions, yes?
Yes, sir.
And then I could use my third action to make Nanul do the same?
Yes. If you give him 2 actions, yes.
Yeah, because my 1 gives him 2, so that'll take me from 5 potions down to 3 potions. And essentially I'll get 2d8 health, 1 from each.
Didn't you use one of the minor ones earlier?
Yes, I used the minor elixir of
Okay.
life from Bio on Thag, so I'm down to no free potions. I have to use my actual ones. from
Okay.
Thag, which is what I'll be using. So that's why I'm going to roll two
Yep.
8 sides. Mine was the 8. Nanul, your 3 potions sucks. Do a better job.
So 11 to yourself.
Yep. And I'm
Stop
marking down
complaining
that
about Noxia and just fucking heal me.
You guys don't really
This is
hear
not
this, but
over.
Thag does. They're like arguing, and Glacier drinks a potion, starts arguing back, and then Noodle goes, I don't like you, shoves a potion in, it's in his mouth.
You have to help me. I have a destiny. Blah, blah. Mom said...
Don't care what he said.
Your mother was a goblin.
Raz, you're up.
All right.
Noodle's mother wasn't a goblin.
What? There was,
Where the fuck is... Oh, there he is.
Blizzix.
All right. I'm going to take a step. I'm going to aim for the one dragonfly that's just barely in range and do a good
Oh, he
old-fashioned telekinetic projectile.
Nat 20. Call it, Kruger.
See if I can't skewer him with like a freaking loose stick in the freaking muck or something. And scroll. Scroll. What the fuck is this thing? There it is. Brap.
That hits.
Holy hell, I hit with it.
You're welcome.
Da, 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 da.
Flying grappled a flying creature.
Do good old-fashioned piercing.
9 damage. It's hurting. Some kind of
Stick.
orange blood's leaking down, and it's dripping onto Valis and Kruger. And that's it for Raz.
That's it for
Is
me.
Snaky doing anything?
Nah, he's gonna chill on me for the time being.
Alright, Dragonfly 7. Can't carry both of you, so it says, fuck this, and drops Valis.
I Palpatine the whole way down.
Still arcing with lightning and just screaming.
Kruger's holding on to it so we can turn and bite Kruger. Oh, let me...
Which is
maybe.
great when the electricity hits the water.
I'm like, so I realize I'm just like stuck out on this boat because I can't swim. It's really far away.
You don't even have an oar, do you?
I don't know.
It's going to try to escape from you, Kruger.
Okay.
What's the DC?
22.
Suplexed into the water.
Oh, you
I
didn't
mean, with these
know.
things bonuses, it'll probably get it.
Not with a 3. So that's one action. Second one, it escapes from you.
Cheater!
Splat.
I know it doesn't matter because of how high the roll is, but escape is an attack action, so it'd have multi-attack penalty.
It'd be a 24.
Yeah. Like I said, I knew it wouldn't matter, but it's something to keep in mind.
Come back here.
And it's just flying a beeline away.
I don't think it's gonna come back here.
Thought you're a dragonfly, not a bitch fly.
Not a bee. Don't beeline out of here.
Algrim, you're up. You're like 5 feet from that dragonfly, and you're on the ground if you want to take the boat road as well.
Am I standing or on the prone?
You're standing.
Okay. Is Zakara getting held by that dragonfly, right? Or is she on?
Yep, and she's bleeding. She's hurt pretty good.
Okay. Well, I will.
Oh, Blitzik, gotcha.
How many more lives does she have? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I keep clicking the wrong fucking character. I have 3 sheets open. I keep clicking the wrong one.
Close them. I say, I don't want to hear no bitching about you that you chose Druid.
No, I know. Okay, I'm going to poke it with my dagger because that's what I have in my hand.
And target the other dragonfly.
I'm gonna poke it with my dagger because it's not gonna do jack shit. But yeah.
You
And-
miss.
Then I will cast a 2-thing heal on Zakara.
Okie dokie.
1d8 plus 8.
Or click the button so it'll heal her.
My buttons are all gone. Oh,
You're in
okay.
the wrong mode.
Heal.
If you hover, it should be 1d8 plus 8 there.
Alright, you cast your healing spell and Zakara's wounds heal up some. Alright, that's it for you. Barony Sanders?
Um,
Can't really do much.
gonna say he can't really. He'd swim at half speed, right? So it'd be.
Nope.
No, you swim at swim speed, which means an athletics check.
Okay, so he's staying on the boat.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't swim at half speed, but you don't swim very fast unless
Yeah.
you have a swim speed. The water's pretty easy here. You would like, for him, he'd probably swim 15 feet around in action.
Are the boats moving, or are they just staying
The
there?
boats have stopped now. Once you're in the river itself, if no one's rowing, the boats are going backwards. Just so you guys know.
He's just gonna chill.
Okay. Dragonfly 20 with this cat toy.
As Zakara gets flown away, you hear, "Thanks, Galgrim."
The dragonfly flies all the way over here. Looking like it was heading to the nest of Zakara, and then saw a big fat ogre there. Kind of diverted off to the side, lands and drops you, and that's its actions. You're up.
Well, thank you for the lift, and I will stab it.
That's not nice.
Rude.
Very rude.
Driver gets stabbed. News at 11.
You know, you get a free Uber, and this is how you treat them.
Lift.
We
Well,
don't have that crap here.
I will faint first.
Okie dokie.
This is Florida, after all.
We have lift in Florida.
That does not trick him.
Okay.
He has like 4 or 5 eyes, so.
I'd imagine he's
Perception's
got a
pretty
couple
good.
hundred eyes.
I mean, technically, it's still just 2 eyes. They're just compound.
That'll definitely stab him.
That's just a normal hit. Oh.
Yeah, his AC's 21.
Okay.
You knock off a scale. You knock off some
Second
dead
hit.
skin. That'll hit. That's a little better. You poke him some minor wounds with that and do a little damage to him, but
Zargan, are we underneath the dragonflies, Zakara and I? Because we're kind of like in the middle of 4 squares each.
no, I'll put you in one.
Just for AoE purposes, I was hoping to know.
Because they landed, so. Alright, that's it for Zakar. Mage, you're in the water, sinking.
Water maid.
Breastplate regrets.
I'm gonna do the lady's favorite ability, the breaststroke.
Where are you swimming towards?
Towards our little D-Day landing.
Alright. Each action you can move 10 feet. Because your base movement speed is shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Unless you want to roll.
Forgot.
What do I have to roll?
Well, I mean, you'd have to roll critical success.
It's
And
an athletics.
you would get 5 more feet in action.
You could make it to Galgrim's boat at least.
I'll start swimming to Galgrim's boat.
All right, go ahead. 10 feet per action. He steps on Kruger, drowns him.
Nah.
Foot on his.
All right, that's 20. That's 2 actions. One more action can move you up and into the boat.
Uh,
All right. You spend your entire round swimming and getting climbed up into the boat next to Galgrim, who's also soaked. I think everyone but the cat and the goblin are wet.
the
Fair.
cat will explode if she gets
I mean,
wet, so...
The goblin's wet
Here,
in
don't
the
count.
blood.
And Kruger. Start swimming, bitch.
If I critically succeed a swim check, can I get to the boat in one action?
What's your base move?
35.
I think it's
You
just
can
like
move.
10 plus 5 for every whatever, right?
Your
Success.
base move is going to be 15 per action. If you crit, that'll be 20 feet per action. But you have to roll for each action.
Then I will attempt to roll for this first action and try to
Okay.
get to the boat in one go.
All right, you need to crit it.
I don't know what the DC is. That's
That's not a failure, but it's definitely not a.
okay. Well, I guess I get my 15.
So you get your 15. I'm assuming you're going straight for it.
Yep, and then I'll use another action to get up and move wherever I can onto the boat, whatever that entails.
That gets you there. And one action left.
The only land is the bridge to the right, right? Like that land bridge over there.
Yeah, but the water between like the two little islands, between like where you are and Thag, is only like a foot or two deep. It's not like super deep.
Okay.
Thag just walked right across.
Let's see.
So
Who?
for you, it'd probably be up like mid thigh.
Let's see. Glizik is not looking great, but he has Thag. Zakara is better.
She's looking better. She's looking better than she was before Galgrim healed her.
I will go and help Zakara because it looks like Dag has things up. So I'm going to key rush.
I hate you. All right. I always forget that you fucking have that. So move your 70 feet.
So is this water like difficult terrain or anything at all?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, so 5,
For you.
10.
No, that's 15 to get there.
Oh yeah, 15. And then this is 25 because of difficult terrain. This next
Yep.
one will be
20 feet to move that one.
45.
And rest is land.
And then
50.
50.
60. 70. And do your key rush things.
Yep.
So you have your concealment.
And the entire time I'm coming up, I'm just like screaming to try and get this thing's attention. Realize it doesn't do much in and of itself, but... And that is my turn.
If you would take Barbarian, you might have like a battle cry.
Or martial
Alright.
adept.
I think they do have like a freaking AoE and like demoralize at the start of a fight feat.
Yeah, alright. Thag's gonna kill him a dragonfly, maybe. That's a crit.
Ooh.
This might be the end of the dragonfly.
Squish.
No, it survives. See, you want to give him that stupid ogre hook. He's much better with the great axe.
We can
Says
weld
as he
the ogre
misses.
to a
As he misses, yeah.
It'd be a hook and bill.
You put a whooping on that dragonfly, though.
Thag is best support ever. Get ready to secure that kill.
He secures every kill by killing it himself.
Apparently, we're just his meat bags to soak damage for him while he kills things.
I'm convinced
Alright.
Zargan turns something on that fucks up our rolls whenever we get into
I
combat.
wish.
Yeah.
If there was a mod, I would download it because I would love to modify my own. I want to mess with yours. But there's sometimes in the middle of a fight, it's like, that's my 5th 20 in a row. Come on. Give him a break.
I feel really bad.
Especially when
When we can't roll higher than a natural 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, like almost none of us in the party have been able to roll higher than a 10 on average, except for random rolls here and there.
Ooh, max damage on Thag. Woohoo! Go, Dragonfly. It's your birthday. That's not your birthday, Dragonfly. What are you doing? Alright, Glizzik, you're up. The Dragonfly just took another chunk out of Thag. He's not looking good.
I stand there and I kind of throw my arms in circles around me. Get away from my ogre chieftain. And I'm going to cast both at one dragonfly with one arm and at the other dragonfly 20 over by Zakara and Kruga with the other arm. A little bit of electric arc.
Okay, Palpatine.
Ooh.
That's copyrighted.
Yeah, but
save.
good as long as damage.
Yep, go ahead and roll it.
Well, maximum damage.
Someone's at the door, Zargan. If it gets to me and this isn't resolved by then, just have me delay. I'll squeeze back in when I get back.
Okay. Alright, you lightning them both, wound them a little bit, but they're still up. The Knoll, he grabs a potion. Because he only has one action. Or does he not have any on his own? Is he independent
No,
today?
he's not independent.
Okay, he has no actions then.
Yeah, I haven't switched his stuff. That's
Alright. Raz has gone a delay. Dragonfly number 7. Which one's that? That's the one running away.
yeah, so it all.
He flies away. There went that experience. Galgrim, you're up.
But we still beat him.
I know.
I left finger-sized holes in his carapace from when I grabbed him.
That was his ear hole, thank you?
So Zargan is teaching us that if we don't kill everything, we lose XP.
No,
Yeah.
that's not.
Come here, Thag.
Who are you healing, Galgrim?
I just marked it off from last time because I didn't check
Oh, okay.
it last time. I don't know what. I'm totally useless now.
Now?
You got spells, don't you?
Yeah, produce flame. That's it.
It's fine. Move up. Produce some flame.
I have a 20-foot move speed. So 5, 15, 20. And oh, hey, it's just now in range. Unless it's in the air and Zargan's going to not let me do that.
No, it's not. He's been on the ground. He have to
You
be
gotta
in
go.
the air pretty good.
You can't diagonal the last one.
Holy
unfortunately.
shit, I hit it.
Can you make it from one space left?
What were you saying, Naughty?
I was saying he diagonaled twice and moved 25.
I moved 20. I moved 5, 15, 20.
You were
You weren't there. You were one there.
there.
Oh, okay. So 5, 15, 20. Can't make it.
Yeah.
And then move again.
So, yep, I guess I'll just triple move, I guess.
Take that 9 hit points back.
5, 15, 20.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
5, 15, 20.
Alright, you run all the way up there. And Raz will pop right in there.
Just slip on here.
Bernie Sanders does nothing. Raz, you're up.
All right. I can start making my way over there and start.
Steer the boat. Steer the boat.
Yeah, that's probably gonna not happen. At least there's no freaking check on some calm ass waters.
He was made to capsize the waves across the 7 seas.
How far can I cover with just a regular action? I don't want to try to roll.
No, the boat is on the shore. You don't have to worry about it.
No, he's
Huh?
on the boat in the water still.
No.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
on boat 1.
You're looking at
oh, that's
Valis.
Valis. What are you trying to do now? Just swim?
Swim, yeah.
10 feet in action.
Alright, so that'll give me a grand total of 30 to swim the whole round then. 5, 15, 20, 30.
Yep,
If I can math freaking diagonal
He
squares.
did
you
it.
did. Los Lucimos or whatever the hell Dora said.
Freaking take a
See, Poppy?
Alright,
just freaking sigh and just
swimming sucks.
stupid fetid water again. It's not even the swimming, it's a swamp, it's gross. There's gonna be some stains in this freaking clothing for God knows how long. God knows how
Uh-oh,
long.
stinky.
Yeah, a little. Who wants to smell like a swamp? I mean, not all of us.
This one
have
turns to
goblin
attack
standards.
Kruga again. Say Kruga? No, this is the one that attacked you last time. That one flew off. It'll stay on Zakara.
No, my key rush.
Alright. It'll attack you.
Okay.
Jesus. That one. Second bite. That'll hit maybe. That hits. Good night. Nope.
Think that's enough to kill me?
Oh no, you have a lot more left than I thought.
What is this, amateur hour?
And the third bite.
Before I get fucking crit into the ground.
Misses.
Amateur hour.
Zakara, you're up.
Alright, is the green area difficult terrain?
No, green area is just like grass.
I have come to give you flanking.
So that's a step.
I thank you for that.
Take your sneak attack, rogue.
Alright, give me a second here. Let me give it some fat foot.
Hit it in the thorax.
And now I'll apply that only to Kruga and you.
Since it is immune to my feints.
Now only you guys get the benefit of the flat-footed on it.
Huh. That's cool.
Nice.
It's a little more work. I was hoping to do a one-button thing, but they don't have that in yet. So you just have to do it that way.
Alright, so rapier.
So you were fainting, or are you just going to attack?
No, I'm already flanking, so no
Yep.
need to feint.
Alright. Gotta roll higher than a 5, though.
It hurts.
We refuse.
Obviously.
We will not break this line.
It's like me and Bio's game last on Monday.
I mean, at least you're not kobold.
Alright, Zakara thrusts at it twice and misses both times.
Even with a +4, that's so sad.
Valis, Wizard is up. Wizard shot the food.
What?
Go!
Go,
I'm just
Wizard.
gonna
I
flex
need
on
you.
Galgrim and shoot the one he's attacking. And probably miss. Yay! I actually hit the
Wow.
broadside of a barn.
Well, it makes sense as last time you rolled a freaking 1.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Alright, you launch that acid arrow, slams into the side of that thing, and heavily wounds it as it hisses. Is there an effect on that for next round?
Like a persistent damage, maybe?
Yeah, or something like that? Or is
Yes.
that...
On hit, you deal 3d8 acid damage plus 1d6 persistent acid damage.
I didn't apply that. Oh, it doesn't have it. Alright, which one is this that you hit?
26.
Oh, nope. It did. It has persistent 1d6 acid. All right. That's 2 actions to cast that, correct?
Yep. And I'm gonna cry behind the shield as usual.
Okay.
As you
I've
do.
missed several times because of that damn shield.
Yeah. It's really fucking useful on top of my armor.
Kruger.
I'm going to attempt to demoralize the dragonfly.
Yeah, good luck.
I mean, we're doing for a success at this point. Out of like, how many demoralizes tonight that have failed?
One more.
We already have the greatest success now.
That fails.
All of them, I think.
Yeah, none. You guys haven't successfully demoralized anything. Your skill checks tonight have been crap.
All our rolls have been
Well,
crap.
Time for some
No,
punches.
you've been piloting those canoes like masters.
One roll out of 20 does not a good string of rolls make.
Oh, I'm not targeting it. Fuck.
29 hits. It's not
Just
a
a
crit,
regular
but it's
hit?
just a
Okay.
hit. 10 points of damage.
Second
Oh, wait,
target.
hold on. That is a crit because it's flat-footed to you.
Nice.
It is. That gives you a 31, which is just enough for the crit. So roll another d6.
But it also adds the modifier as well when you crit. So there's the crit
Take 4.
damage.
Okay. And then the second one was a 26, which also hits.
And then that'll be the damage for the second. Come the fuck on!
Come on, Sticks. You guys are rolling.
Holy shit, if I roll
anger.
any more ones in this. And then I will use my last action to attack again.
Zargan, with our rolls, you need to like nerf everything's health by like 30% so that we eventually
Not gonna
kill it.
happen.
No, then we'll start rolling good as soon as he does that.
Yes! Fuck this dragonfly.
How do you want to kill it?
So, like, Zakara's, like, over there, like, stabbing. Kruger's seeing it's not effective. So he comes up with, like, just this giant right hook or left hook and smashes it in the back of the, whatever it would be, its, like, head. As it's kind of, like, wobbling around, flowing down, he comes in, like, with an uppercut and then catches on the upper side and lifts it up a little bit. And then he just comes over with a double axe handle smash and just slams it into the ground with the final one.
This was more satisfying than it really should have been.
For fucking dragonfly, yeah.
Yellow platinum.
All right, you hit this thing and you pound it in the ground and kind of smash its mandible and stuff. It just laser as this yellowish, greenish blood thing just kind of starts ichor and starts oozing out of it.
Fucking caveman.
Do you remember the scene?
Yeah.
And Thag's up. He looks over, looks at you, kill yours with your fist.
Red Thag, it's par for the course for us tonight.
That's why
Welcome
he
to
cheats.
the party.
One of us.
Oh man, I forgot about caveman. That bug scene, man.
It's amazing. And then the guy's like, "Wah," just spit it out.
Alright, Dragonfly will attack Thag. Take some more chunks out of this big ogre. Takes a chunk out of him. Thag's looking hurt.
Also, I want a plus 14 to hit. Jesus Christ.
Well, get good.
Right.
And Thag goes down.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
It's all over now.
So this thing will turn on its original lunch Glizzic with its last shot.
Ruh-roh.
Bites him.
No.
14 damage and
I had 16 left.
rips out a chunk of Glizzic, but Glizzic's still standing.
I thought you were a snow goblin, not a crimson goblin.
And it takes 3 acid damage and it keeps the acid. You're up, Glizzic.
So it's still alive. Okay.
Yes.
Finish it.
I really don't want. It's hovering in the air, right?
No, it's on the ground. Kruger's over there going,
on,
finish him.
it's on the ground. All right, I don't get flanking unless I do a melee strike against this thing, right?
Correct. Well, you have to do some sort of an attack, yes.
But I mean, like, if I do, like, my spells or whatever, I have to do the
No,
DC
correct.
thing? Or
Yes,
anything?
yep.
Okay. I have a staff.
Threw it away.
It's on the sheet of
I
her
threw
action.
it away.
I threw the sickle away. I still have
okay.
the staff, I thought. I can't. I gotta cast. He's already had Clinging Ice, so I can't give him that. But I can give him either Electric Arc or Ray of Frost, I think, because Acid Splash will hit all of us.
Fine.
Ah, crap. All right. I'm going to use my action to stabilize Thag and not take out the dude.
You have to roll a
Priorities.
medicine check for that, right?
No, it's a cantrip. Stabilize.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So 2 actions of that goes towards one dying creature, and it basically gets gets rid of the dying condition. It still remains unconscious.
Okay.
And then I get 1 action left. I will try and aid Galgrim by, like, distracting it.
Aid me in what?
Whatever you're going to do, whether it's melee or whatever. So I don't know what skill roll that would be. It's anything pretty much, right?
Are you using to aid him?
I'm going to try and distract the creature so it still targets me instead of...
How are you
Galgrim.
distracting it?
With deception.
Okay.
So keep its attention on me.
Roll a
Pulls out
deception.
his penis.
The bug won't see
I
that.
sing a nasty song.
It ignores
tell-
you.
I tell it a limerick.
Slap in the face with your dick.
Algrim, you're up.
I would like to heal the ogre.
Okay. That's a range.
Yep.
Alright. 11 points of healing to Thag.
And then I would like to stab the bug.
Go for it.
I have flanking, right?
No, Glizzy doesn't have any weapons in his hand. He's not a threat.
Don't they just have to be able to make an unarmed attack?
I can punch it.
I feel like
Trained and unarmed?
yeah, everybody is.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I don't think I know of a single class that isn't.
Monk. Alright, give me a second.
Says you must be wielding melee weapons or be able to make an unarmed attack.
I don't even
Yeah,
think it's a matter of needing to be particularly lethal or dangerous, just distracting.
Yeah.
I am trained in unarmed and simple weapons. And
It doesn't even
do
say you have
my
to be
staff.
trained in unarmed. It says you have to be able to make an unarmed attack.
Alright, go ahead.
Quick, would it be annoying?
I got it set up to give you flat-footed, so
Yeah. Because there's more than just like having to pull your attention in 2 different directions. Someone else can just be waiting that perfect window, especially if they know what they're looking for.
Glizzy can't.
And then did I get the 8 or no?
No, he didn't make the roll.
No, yeah, because my deception sucks.
It all works out in the end, Zargan.
Jesus Christ.
Glorious.
One action.
Holy shit.
Have you ever tried to stab
Also,
a
I have a
dragonfly?
+6. I have a +6 normally. Why that didn't give me the +2 for? Oh, it's Dex's negative.
Doesn't
2.
give
Okay.
you +2. It takes away 2 off its AC.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
ass is
but
gonna kill it at this rate.
It's a debuff to the
That's
target.
all 3
yeah.
of my actions. So
This fucking game, dude.
Raz,
Holy
you're
shit.
up.
Okie dokie. Let's continue to swim.
One more swim action will put you on the boat.
Really has been that long. All right. We'll
Here, I'll put you there. It's a little bit closer to where you're going.
we'll go on there. take a peek at Valis here. Looks like he's pretty banged up. So what can I see from the boat here? Is there like a hedge that's blocking line of sight? Is that more
From
water
right where
between
you're
me and them?
at, you do not see Kruga, Zakara, or Glizik, but you see Galgrim, Thag, and they're fighting something. You can't really make out the last Dragonfly because it's hiding behind Thag, but you see Galgrim and Thag fighting something. You think it's another Dragonfly.
All right.
Thag has his big axe and he's on the ground, just
Is-
like waking up, and Galgrim has his massive dagger.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's not overcompensating for something. Is this water between? Oh God, I can't ping. Is that water
Yes.
between this area and the next? Fuck,
Yes,
man.
it's not enough. You have to swim. It's just difficult
Okay, good.
terrain. So for
I don't
you,
know.
it's going to
For
be up
Raz,
to
he might need to
That's waist high, dude.
no. For him, it's about
One.
it's about right about up at his shoulder height.
1 to 2
Great.
feet, man. That's like, a pool.
Just
Okay.
double move.
I'm going to, while I'm passing by here, just go ahead and do a quick. You know what? Valis looks fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's not getting eaten.
Leave,
I'm
leave.
out.
No need to waste
Hey.
battle medicine. Let's just keep going. 10. This is my second diagonal, so that should be 20.
Yep.
And then 25. And then finally, one last movement here. 10, 15, 20. Is that the difficult terrain as well? Because then that
Nope.
would be 25. Okay. Then coming around the big old pile of Thag and seeing this scene. But
Yep.
I'll have to wait till next time to really
You
do
see
anything
Thag
about
on the ground grabbing his axe. It looks like he was down or something, or not knocked down. But he's getting back up. Glizzik's, if he wasn't moving, you'd think he was dead, because all the blood all over him.
it. Sitting there wailing like a banshee.
But yep,
All right, that's good. That's it for me then. And
Zakara.
there's just gonna chill with me.
Alright, I will stride over to the last dragonfly.
This thing better be dead by the time I can act again.
No.
You do not get flat-footed from Thag because he's on the ground, unable to do nothing at the moment.
What?
Oh, you can't hit from lying down?
You can hit from lying down. You just have a penalty.
He was dead a minute ago.
She's gonna miss anyway. It's fine, guys.
Wow.
Okay, then I will
I haven't-
move over here.
I've adjusted my expectations.
On the ground or not, I wouldn't want to get horse kicked by an ogre.
I believe Zakara. You got this.
I believe
Alright.
she'll miss.
The first one that was ever wounded, and he's still alive.
Still
I'm
has
going to...
little
He should have ran.
chunks of ice and mushrooms.
You can still run.
If he's still alive next round, I'm fucking throwing a flaming sphere.
Doing?
That was fainting.
Fainting against his perception. No.
Oh,
This thing's
it's okay. The attack's gonna hit. I believe.
Hope
God
is the
damn
first
it,
step
I
on the road to
believe.
disappointment.
I don't know if she used her double digit.
Woo!
Yeah!
That's a hit.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a 1.
7
Oh,
damage. It is critically wounded. It's barely hanging on. The next one that hits it is gone to freaking kill
Can we
it,
just
so-
adopt this thing at this point with how
No,
fucking...
Nope, you have
I
an
gotta-
ogre.
Kruger needs to expand his army with these unkillable dragonfly air
Yeah.
superiors.
He needs an air force.
Dragonfly Air Superiority Fighter?
I got a charm spell. What are the chances I roll a
That was
20
your
for a
third
save?
action. All right. Valis, you are up. Your dragonfly target's still alive.
I'm gonna cast this at 3.
Okay, that's 3 darts. Roll them.
Yeah.
The magic missiles come flying in, slamming into this thing. The first one, okay, nope, it takes all 3 to kill it. I say. No,
The first one's
the
dying.
first one killed it. Yep, the first one killed it, and as it's kind of like slumping down, the other 2 slam into it. How do you want to kill it, Valis?
I kind
Kill
of
stealer.
shred it. You know the drone weapons in Stargate? I do that to it.
Okay.
That's another thing I haven't watched in a while.
Right?
All right, you slam this thing in there, and yellowish green ichor goes flying all over everybody around it as the last dragonfly falls.
Technically, number 7 got away.
Back to haunt our nightmares.
Oh, it's
The buzzing of the wings
at
in the
end.
distance.
As he comes back with 10 of his friends.
He's raising an army.
Well, he has to. You guys are raising one.
He's getting together with the spider with the hands in the woods that we left alive.
We are out of combat. What's the plans?
It's time to frickin' sit some people down and start going over some of
Actually, what I think we're going to do, we're going to stop right here.
these... You bastard.
I need to check something first.
We leveled, yeah. Quick, turn the boats over on the beach and let's go to sleep.
I think an improved Juggernaut elixir is in the making out of these frickin' dragonflies that would not die.
Potion of air superiority.
We're gonna be like 3 experience short from leveling with how we've been fucking everything's been going today.
I think I did a good job tanking tonight, guys.
Did.
So close to death. It
Only-
would not give it.
Just rest now, Blizzard. Just
All right.
rest.
Did we Red?
Where's my thing? I lost my thing.
Check your pants.
No,
Ask your
there's
wife where
nothing
it is.
there. She doesn't know where that's at. She just has my testicles. All right. I locked the movement so you guys can't be running around.
No.
Bad news is we're stopping. The good news is you will level.
Yeah.
Eh.
Real potions of healing.
Not to your rest.
Real potions.
Next time, can we look around the nest to see if they brought anything good back?
You can.
I'm gonna put that in chat so I don't forget.
It
Chat-
won't.
Chat won't be there. It saves chat off. It's not like roll to roll.
Put it
Fuck.
into put it into Discord chat.
Yeah. Or if you take notes, put it in your notes. All right. I'm going to go kind of quickly through this. So you guys, if you're not sure, for your leveling, actually, I don't know why I write this shit down because it fucking does it all for you. It tells you what you get.
It's good to double check.
I know what Glizik wants.
Tell you what I want, what I really
More
want.
goblin.
I
So
think
we-
I get my improved wild shape this level.
You 5th level, you get bigger, like more powerful.
Ooh, we get racials.
Not taller, just wider as a dwarf.
Oh,
All right, basically what everyone's going to get,
Gnome obsession.
everyone will get 4 ability stats improvements. Each one has to go to a different stat, so you can't stack them into one. If your stat is 18 or higher, instead of being a +2, it's only a +1. I do recommend putting at least one of those into your primary stat, even if it's an 18. Over the course of the game, you will probably get 3 to 4 of these, probably 4, so that'll be boosting you up 4 points. So if you're at an 18, you'll end up with a 22 base before any magic's added on top of that. So you want to boost your magic, your primary for sure. If you have secondaries that are 18s, well, that's up to you. So you will get 4 ability boosts, which when you go in and hit the add level button on your sheet, the little tracker comes up. It should have those. I'm not sure when it does it. You all get an ancestry feat, which will be a level 5 feat from your ancestry list or lower. I think everyone gets a skill increase. Looks like it.
Yeah.
And then some of you may get other abilities through your class and so forth. Plus, of course, the spellcasters. So Galgrim and Glizik will get third level spells. And Valis. So Valis, you need to pick 2 new spells you want of 3rd level or lower. Common spells. They cannot be the uncommon or rare. And you probably want to pick one of the necromantic type.
So are we doing this leveling now?
If you wish, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I have your spells picked out, Glizik.
Can I hit the add a level button in the tracker then to
Yeah.
proceed?
Yeah, go ahead.
there's a you go to main page tracker add a level.
Yep.
Okay.
Your level has to be in whatever your current class is. We're not multi-classing anything like that yet.
When you hit the add a level, it'll give you the ability scores. You just have to check the box.
Yep.
Who needs
And I'm
Godspeed?
raising that charisma.
It added +2 to my con.
You pick con.
Yeah.
Is it
My
Mystic?
con was already 18 and it took it up to 20.
Now the real hard choice. Wisdom,
Sure enough.
Dex, or Strength.
Mine worked fine.
I'll go Dex.
Mine worked fine for intelligence.
Oh,
it-
I know why. Because we had to do the manually +2 on your con.
So it didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
it as 18.
So
Oh,
yeah. There you go. I moved it down one to 19. So it must not read that stuff. Where's my spells for Glizik?
Sargon, can you just check my message real quick?
What do you, hold on. You're going from an 8, which is -1, to a 10, which is 0. Yes.
Okay. Sargon, it did the same thing with my strength because of what we did.
Okay, hold on a second. Glizik his spells first. Oh, come on. This game's like lagging.
sorry. My witch source of power is
There's your first one.
Yay, I got new balls.
Did you see what it is though?
Yeah. I like the range. Jesus. Where would you like to cast that from? The next hectare over, please. 500-foot range. Yes. No. I'll be on the boat if you guys need me. Just yell.
And that one.
Artillery.
Nice.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck you, Thag. You got a +14. I got a +15 of my strengths now. Suck a dick.
I fixed your strength there.
Guys, I finally have a +1 strength bonus.
Oh, now I only have a +14.
You
Damn
suck.
it, Sargon.
With your level up?
Yeah, that's what the level up. It's 14 now.
Yeah, but your unarmed goes the expert.
Yeah, no, it's already been
Okay.
done because of the thing.
Hello.
So those are your 2 new spells that Nanol will teach you begrudgingly.
Why do I have a -2 modifier on my int?
Because you probably took a -2 and we couldn't do it a flaw for it.
Did I have a +0 originally, or was it a +1?
I don't know without looking it all up.
Don't think it added my int correctly, because I thought I already had a 12 and a +1. Oh no, I wouldn't have, because I didn't have any other languages, so...
Yeah. For those of you who are raising your intelligence, actually like a full point, not going from like an 18 to a 19. So if your intelligence modifier goes up, you will learn a language and get another skill.
Just a trained though, right?
At whatever the normal level is, yeah, trained.
I will let you guys know now that I increased my intelligence, and Kruger will be picking up ogre as a language.
Not
Be
ogre.
Jotun.
It's
Jotun.
Jotun,
Jotun,
which
sorry.
is giant. That's giant.
He'll be picking up Jotun.
Cool. I mean, you're not going to take a level of linguist as an architect?
He's a cunning linguist.
Gnome feet. Where's that gnome obsession?
Several of you get other things. Yeah, I'll have to want probably this weekend, Galgram. I'll modify your animal form with your new abilities.
Okay.
Because I know your temporary hit points go from +5, from 5 up to 10. Your attack modifier goes up, and you get multiple things.
And then to add the feats, we just click the quick filters thing.
And that'll filter it, but there will be like a plus in those, yeah.
I don't see
Or
what
we
you
just
see, but
click on the...
The buttons in the middle are just for the feats. Yeah, so the ancestor, when you'll click that ancestry button, but for the
It'll
skill
pop up.
increase, you'll just have to manually go to your skill tab on your character and switch it from T to E for expert, and then grab a new one you don't have.
I was talking about like the feats and stuff.
Yeah, if you click Ancestry, it'll pull up your Ancestry feats that you're applicable for now. So you'll have level 1 and level 5 stuff.
Mhm.
And then you can just click Add to PC for whatever would be applicable.
Now,
Yeah.
keep the track of what you're adding and put it into Discord for me, because some of the stuff you're going to be adding manually that I don't think the level tracker tracks, like your skill increase and stuff.
Quick question, Zargan.
Yes.
For gnome obsession, it says pick a lore skill. You gain trained proficiency. At second level goes to expert, and so on and so forth. Can you pick one you already know?
You can?
I know
But
this means that I could basically pick another unknown lore to then also have leveling up with me, and then all the other ones I have currently would just stay where they are.
correct.
But if I wanted something like, for example, Lord Gossip to just automatically rise in skills through this, I could pick it, correct?
I
Or
don't see
like
why
Lore
not.
Warfare.
I don't see why not.
Okay. Because I'll probably do Lord Gossip. I can switch that too, like, I believe when I level, or do retraining. I can retrain it to reassign them.
Yeah, but lore skills can only be reassigned to other lore skills.
Right. Which is all this does. It just basically gives
Yeah.
you, the passive scaling training in 2 lore skills.
As you're leveling up,
background
keep
one is-
track of what you guys are changing in the Discord for me.
I will probably pick Lore Gossip, and then Lore Warfare will also automatically rise because it says your background one also gets affected.
And unfortunately, this will probably be our last session this year because we have 2 people out next week. So
Oh yeah.
now I'm thinking if we can pull it off, maybe the week between Christmas and New Year's on like Tuesday or Wednesday, if everyone's available, possibly doing a session, but I'm not sure what everyone else's schedule is. When we get closer, I'll throw something up and let people say what they're available.
We can still only go up to expert in skills, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 7.
That's what I thought. I just
What do you
wanted to be
mean
sure.
+1 for skill crafting-ish?
Never mind.
Yeah, it's a skill increase. You go from like trained to expert. You can only go from basically you can go from untrained to trained, so you can pick up a new skill.
Yeah, no, you just said that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or-
so I can't pick Gossip Lore because it specifically points out that if you have Legendary in Society, you gain Expert in Gossip Lore, but cannot increase the proficiency in Gossip Lore by any other means. So I have to pick something else.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. That's fine. I had a backup in mind anyway.
Backup lore?
Backup lore in mind. Clearly gladiatorial. I may get with you offline, Zargan, about specifically something that will be coming up that I've already talked to you about, which lore would basically be more applicable towards it. And that would probably be what I pick.
Being all secretive.
Well, I just
Make
don't
you
know.
be gay.
I just don't know what is I don't want to say one thing and then someone else doesn't decide to pick it because it could
Yeah, I
be the thing
understand.
I pick and then it ends up not being the thing.
You do the stat increase I said you should do, Kruger?
Yes.
I think that's
I
the
believe
best
so.
bang for the buck at this level.
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't like my character ones.
Your character ones?
The ancestry feats.
That's your race feats, that's not your character ones.
Well,
That's
it says
dwarf.
character ancestry feat, so
Well, yeah, that's your
Yes, the
dwarven feats.
ancestry of your character.
yeah. I don't like any of the 5 that I have for level 5.
You can pick another one
The
if
first
you
level
want.
ones might be
I
better
know.
for you. Just depend.
You can pick level 5 and lower.
Ooh, I'm up to 80 health now. Let's go.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice.
I know I'm like at 68 or something like that right now.
I currently have more wounds than Glozik has total HP.
Okay.
that was a good level for me. I mean, I'm sure it is for everyone because of all the bonuses and shit. My AC's up to 24. I have 80 health.
Oh, your AC went up too because one for the level and one for Dex.
Yep.
Yeah, I think mine did too. One for the level, and I just raised my dex. So now that there shouldn't be a penalty.
Oh,
no,
that's
it's
100%.
So it's a +1. Okay, there we go.
That's 100% happening. Unburdened iron. You ignore move speed penalty reduction from armor you wear.
There you go. That's useful for you.
That is very useful for me. I was looking at one that gave me crafting, and I was like, we have so many people with crafting in the party, I don't need that.
Oh, hey Kruger, you want to hear some bullshit?
Of course.
So you know how Galgrim can get hand wraps like yours, and when he transforms, they stay with them.
Mm-hmm.
If he transforms into a form that has slashing claw attacks like a bear,
Mm-hmm.
and he puts keen on those hand wraps, they would work.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Where for you, they would not.
Well,
But-
they would if I took a stance that transformed my damage from bludgeoning to slashing or piercing.
Yes, it would. Correct. Yes.
Because I can get stances that change the type of attack.
Yeah, I saw
have.
that. I forget where I was reading. I go, that is bullshit. I mean, it's really not, but it's like, damn. Those hand wraps are fairly cheap too.
Yeah, we just gotta find, somewhere where we can
Chapter
get 'em.
2 starts you in a large town.
Chapter 2, Electric Boogaloo.
No, Chapter 2, the Brotherhood. I've told you
Also,
that
if I'm
before.
encumbered, I only get a -5 instead of a -10.
Imagine being encumbered.
I think there's
No.
feats for that too.
There's one that'll increase your bulk by 2.
Oh, no, there's an item, what, belted lifting or something?
Yeah, there's an item that'll do it. There's a feat you can get that'll increase your bulk by 2. There's a few different things out there.
Out powerful alchemy. When you use quick alchemy to create infused